Yes. We're live, back with the man them, back with the usuals. Got another guest coming on, should be coming on in a bit. We got my man D is coming on. But yeah. I'm Specs. Got Scants in the building. What you telling me, bro?
Good day for Liverpool, man. Van Dijk signed, so yeah, all good for me, man.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Do we need to get into that or really?
It's up to you, innit?
I can see Dubs.
You're the host.
But whether I'm the host or not, Dubs will get into it whether I say yeah or no, bro. You get me? Like it's all mad, bro. But yeah, big up man like BBK, man. What you telling me, bro? All the way from the US, get me different time zone and that. What you saying?
Yeah, big up, bro. Thanks for having me. Champions League semi-final.
There you go. Yeah. The show ain't even started yet, bro. Like, come on, bro. What we doing?
It's a good day. United kind of ruined it, but yeah.
We'll get into all that. You get what I'm saying, man. But yeah. Oh, and there's another one. What are you saying, Cav? What are you telling me?
Boy, I'm all good, man. Hold on, I gotta just make a minor adjustment. Hold on.
Don't be sending me nothing now about adjustments. Oh. Yeah, I got a few words for Arsenal, man.
Feeling a bit left out, mate. So, you know what I'm saying? Champions League semi-final and that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Went to the burn the bar and done the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Once let me just sort out this. Could barely bloody see the bloody writing on there. Yeah. Okay then. All right, we'll get into that anyway. You get me? Shout out to Mustafa. What a game! We just come back. Yeah, bro. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Shout out to Mustafa, man. We'll get into that. Get into the chats in a bit. You get me? Like you, man. We'll get into that definitely. But yeah, Dubs. What are you saying, man?
No much,
How
man.
You feeling,
it's been a
man?
good day. It's been a good day, you know. Virgil signed the contract like Scant said. Why? Because he knows that he can see the future is bright with Liverpool. You know, we're close.
Dubs doubted it though. He doubted it.
Yeah, I did. I won't even lie, bro. I'm keeping it real. I did not see this season happening in the way it was. You know what I mean? When you lose such a big figure like Jurgen Klopp, you know, someone who turned our club around at the time where it wasn't looking too good. It weren't looking too good. We lost arguably our best player in the Premier League era, Gerrard, in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Sterling ends up going to City that same summer. You know, it was looking bleak. So it's just one of them things where Jurgen Klopp turned us around, and then to where we are now, where he leaves a good legacy behind, where he leaves a slot with a great team to the point we're close to winning the title. So man.
So basically, Klopp's kind of doing what? So Klopp's kind of doing what, like Eddie Howe's doing, basically. But we'll get to that into the show anyway.
Here we go again, man.
No. Well, what do you mean, like Eddie Howe's? Do you mean what Eddie Howe's trying to do? What Klopp did? Yeah.
It's coming. But it's not like Newcastle. Not this yet in the segment. I didn't mean to put it in there. I'll just.
But remember, your club has it's got money though. It's different compared to what Klopp had to
we got money, but no money to spend. Actually, though. But we'll
that's fair. That's fair.
And you're not a silly man, Dub. You know that already before you even said that. Stop that, bro. Get me.
That's why sales got to come in the summer, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, we worked.
It's like for that PSR.
Nah, we worked with that. But we'll be all right. You get what I'm saying? But nah. Where do we start, bro?
I heard rumors about PSR, bro.
What again? Nah. PSR shouldn't be a problem. Right? It's always going to be a problem, but in terms of the summer, I don't think we need to. Well, we got to sell. Some players will go anyway. That's whether PSR or not, players will go anyway. But I think we've got a little loophole because we haven't signed players for a few transfer windows now, so we should be all right. It's all about ifs, though, isn't it? And we'll get into when Newcastle can go with the ifs before Scant starts to get onto me. That's why I say ifs. Do you get what I'm saying? But where do you start, bro? It's mad. I don't know if to start with Man United or Arsenal. Do you get me? Because Man spoke about that. What are you saying about the Arsenal? Like, what we start with?
You should speak about Arsenal because I noticed today they weren't getting that much love. You know, once the news about Virgil came out, there was not really any discussion about Arsenal's victory last night. So let's start with Arsenal. They deserve it. Let them get their share. You know?
Well, your algorithm's messed up, bro. Because on my
I'm thinking-
algorithm, they were
man,
talking
it
about
was-
us.
It was
Too much.
all over. It was all over the news, Virgil. I'm just saying it outshone the victory for Arsenal. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Arsenal. Go ahead.
Nah.
Go on, BBK. I'll let you start, man.
I mean,
We have to really talk about Arsenal though, but go on.
Yeah,
I understand.
the Virgil contract must be the worst kept secret in all of sports because we all knew he was going to sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dubs, you knew he was going to sign. Like, come on now. You knew he was.
No, you know what? I said to Cav, that's why Cav was on to me straight away about it. Yeah, because I've been saying to him for a few months, I didn't think he was going to sign. But I would say he would have signed, but I just didn't think my club was going to offer him the deal that he wanted. That's
Is it
what
a
I
3-year
felt.
deal? A 2-year deal or a 3-year deal?
2-year deal. Yeah, but I genuinely think it's because Trent's going. And I feel that they've got the funds now freed up towards giving Salah what he wanted and what Virgil wanted. So, yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, you got to take care of your captain, bro. You got to take care of your captain. I mean, he's,
1,000,000%.
you know what I'm saying?
1,000,000%.
And we're getting to Liverpool, man. Their season's already done. You get me? But it's all good. But yeah, what are you saying? Because Scant's got a couple of questions for you, Arsenal, man. Anyway, I know you've been waiting. Just get me a couple of questions.
Really, Scants?
Yeah, and so have I as well. But Scants is on this.
Blindsiding me, Scants. You know?
Nah. No blindsiding, man. No blindsiding. It's just what's been out in the atmosphere today. I just want to hear you two's perspective. That's all.
Go on.
I'll get into it right now, bro. What are we waiting for? Spit it out, Jigger. What you got to say, bro?
No. So basically, there's a lot of people going around saying that Rice is world class because of obviously the two performances he's had against
Speak up,
Real Madrid.
Mhm.
And for me, don't get me wrong, I think Rice is a brilliant player, but I just think it's a bit over the top with the two performances against Real Madrid. Because for me, Arsenal's best centre midfielder this season's been Partey. He hasn't really been calls for Rice being their best midfielder. And because he's had two great performances against Real Madrid, everyone's calling him world class. And I don't think, especially in the first game, I think Partey was the best midfielder on the pitch. I think he dominated that midfield in the first leg. But obviously, Rice scored two brilliant free kicks and he got man of the match. And then obviously, yesterday's performance, he was brilliant in that game. So he deservedly got man of the match. But the shouts for people were calling him world class now because of these two performances, especially when he hasn't performed all season. I think last season he was a lot.
I think he's performed this season, though.
No. As in, what I'm saying is,
No, not to the level of last season.
Last season he was better. That's what I'm saying. Last season performance. If you said to me last season, he performed at a world class level last season, I would disagree with it. I wouldn't say he's done that this season. And just because of those two great performances, everyone's saying he's world class. But where's Partey then? Because for me, Partey's been your best performing midfielder this season on a consistent level compared to Rice. And there's been a lot of questions of should Rice be in the number 8? Should he be in the 6? Where's his best position? So I just want to get you two's thoughts on, do you think he's world class? Well, because for me, he's not world class. He's a brilliant top class player, but I wouldn't put him in a world class bracket yet. Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic, prison of the moment type thing, isn't it? Like we're in the moment, the recency bias is thick with this one. Now it was two world-class performances, but we need to see that over a consistent period of time.
Exactly.
Before we do the world-class thing. But that's what my fan base is, bro. When you're starving, like we are starving for so long, whenever we get any glimpse or flash of brilliance, we tend to overdo it, especially in online, because everyone knows Declan hasn't been Declan this season. He hasn't been up to the levels. You know what I mean? But the performances were so good, like Scan said, it actually overshadowed Partey's performance. Performance. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Declan is world class yet. Couple more of those pressure games, and then we can have the conversation. But there is no offense to saying that he's a really good player and he's not world class. I don't know what this appetite is we have as Arsenal fans to immediately want to call our players world class when they give us good performances. Give me that over a consistent season or two, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
With me, I'm more at I say players have world class performances.
Yeah.
Some players you know what I mean? But they might have one game that's a worldie, and you can call it a world-class performance. I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence of this world-class talk. Even now, yesterday when I heard Rio Ferdinand saying Saka's world-class. Remember last season when he's like, Saka's not world-class. Now Rio Ferdinand saying, yeah, Saka's world-class, which I think he is now, personally, because he does it he's been doing it on the levels that everyone's saying he weren't doing it on before. He's doing it on now.
At least for at least 3 years, he's been consistent.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Consistent.
Odegaard now. Last season, maybe, or season before, I would have called Odegaard world class, but now this season I wouldn't call him world class. Do you know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. It's a bit.
Are you really on the fence? I'm surprised. Are you really on the fence?
Better than Tonali though. Rice better than Tonali though.
Bruv.
Go on. What are you gonna say?
Bro, that's a good. If you're not trolling, we can go there. But bro, I was chatting to an Arsenal man today, and he laughed at me, bro, when I said Tonali over Rice. He actually laughed at me, and he was serious. He thought I was trolling. But anyway, when you say you're sitting on the fence with Declan Rice, I'm surprised that you're even sitting on the fence because, bro. And when BBK says not yet, bro, I don't think it's not about yet, bro. He's not going to be world class, bro. He's just a good, steady player, bro. And what's his actual position anyway, bro? That's concrete anyway. But Rice is a good player. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not going to diss him and do the trolling thing right now. But
I mean, why do we? So we said Rodri is world class, right? We can agree that Rodri is world class.
Yeah,
of course.
When he came to the Prem, he didn't come to us as a world class player. He came to the Prem as a really good midfielder. Now he's unanimously world class. So to say that Declan will never get there is a bit much.
You know? But that's just specs, isn't it? Because he doesn't rate any players apart from his own. So that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
No, big man thing. Like the Rice thing. What pissed me off with some of the Arsenal fans is it's like less of just hearing certain things at the wrong time and hearing different now. More time I'm hearing certain man getting onto him. I'm not really talking much up of him, but man had a couple of games where he, like I've said, world-class performances. That first leg, even the second leg, but that first leg, mental. You get me, man? Stepped up. I think he should be your captain, by the way. Me personally, you get what I'm saying? And he stepped up. He's got leadership roles. You get what I'm saying? But everyone's just getting gassed now. Like, yeah, world-class. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like everyone's getting braver now to try and say that. Bruv, Rice ain't no world class, bro. Good player.
So what makes you? What do you think? Go on, sorry.
Okay, Specs. Do you think?
That ready for me. Do you
think Bellingham was world class at Dortmund? Jude.
I never said that.
Now, do you think he was world class at Dortmund?
No, I think he was dope. He was dope.
But as soon as he went to Madrid, 5 games in, he got the tag. Bam. Everyone was saying he's world class, and he had a good season last year, but this season, not so good. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. When we prematurely hit people with the tag without the body of work, because when we say Mo Salah is world class, it's not because he scored 44 goals in 2018. It's because over the course of 7, 8 years, the body of work speaks for itself. There is no debate there. There's a debate around Rice. There's a debate around Bellingham. If there's a debate around you, you're not it. The world class.
There's a debate around Rice if he's world class. Are we really doing this, bro?
Yeah. There's a debate there because there are people, commentators, even man like Rio will say it. But if there's a debate around it, you're not. Because back in the day, when we would mention names like Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, like we knew who the world-class players was. Now we just want to designate anyone world-class when they put a good...
All right, so for example, Tonali was doing bits. He was the big man at Milan, yeah? Tonali, yeah? And he's doing bits at Newcastle. Is he world-class then?
He didn't do the bits. He didn't do bits at AC Milan. Let's not go there, Spets. He done well at AC Milan in points.
They love him over there, bro. What do you mean?
Okay, let me ask you a question. If he was doing bits like you're saying at AC Milan, would he have gone to Newcastle and not one of the big boys picked him up?
But you know why? Why the big
No.
Why, bro.
It's a simple question. It's a simple question. I'm saying you're saying he's doing bits at AC Milan, right? What? Yeah. So if he was doing those so-called bits at AC Milan, then one of the big boys would have picked him up. Yes or no?
But they
don't look at what he done.
That is it though, bro.
It's not. It's not what it is because you still got him though, even though. But Newcastle knew nothing about it.
Well, we weren't the smartest guys in the room at the time, innit? But I don't mind it. I'll take a year out. He's banned. He's cool, bruv. He's back. I'm just all right. So okay then, bruv. So I don't know if you're back in the world class thing. Who would you have in your midfield three if you had the choice of Rice or Tonali?
For my team.
Just in general, who do you fancy more?
What team though? The team.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing this.
Right.
You're doing
as a player. Who do you fancy more?
You're doing it again.
What do you mean?
Who do you fancy more? Then? Who do you fancy more?
Rice. I would take Rice over Tonali in my.
So
team.
you fancy? Okay, now you didn't. Okay, cool. That's
it's
your opinion.
but
cool.
But your good specs, like I said, you pick players.
For what Liverpool needs right now, yeah, it's Rice.
I'm saying in general, bro. Like who do you fancy more? All of you, bro.
No, but you're going by
Even
what your team needs. It's not about who's the better player.
No.
You get this with your players. When people say to you, right, I'll take this player.
Because I'm just asking now. I'm saying forget the team thing.
So when you ask me who would I take between Isaac and Haaland, what do I say to you?
You say Isaac
because for what reason?
For the way you play or whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah?
Exactly. So if I'm saying I want Rice over Tonali, because
if I'm changing it, I'm saying who do you fancy more? Fuck that, bruv. If it's still Rice, it's still Rice. It's cool. Forget all that. What's good for your team? I'm saying as a player, who do you fancy more, bro? Tonali or Rice?
Because I like that's a DM I like. I like a destroyer.
So what's Tonali then?
Tonali's a bit more of a footballer though.
Exactly. He's a ball playing eight.
I like
Tonali. He's a bro. This is madness to me. This is madness.
What do you mean madness? I'm talking about a number 6. He's not Rice is a better number 6 than Tonali.
Facts.
What?
Yeah.
You use Gamara's as your number 6 mainly though.
No, he ain't, bro. Tonali is our number 6, bro, and he can do box to box, bro. You understand?
He's not.
Most of the games I've seen, Tonali's the one who's pushed forward more than Gamara's.
No, because that's what he does, bro. No, bro. He's a number 6, bro. Facts. I know my team, bro. He's a number 6, bro. Bruno,
who's the number 6?
When I've been watching, I don't see Tonali holding,
bro. But that's what he is, bro. That's his position. The way his position is for Bruno to push up more. Because before they were confused who should be one behind and one in the front. It's Bruno and Joe will be more in front of Tonali. You get me? But he can do the box to box.
Does Tonali play?
I saw you lot play against us. Tonali was much further up the pitch than I saw Gamara.
But he can do that, bro. He can do that. You ain't got to stay in the position all the time, bro. He can do that, and he can read the game off the ball much better than Rice for me personally, bro. Especially without the ball, bro.
Rice is a better 6 than Tonali, and that's a fact. You can say Tonali's a better 8 than Rice, but he's not a better 6 than Rice.
I say he's better everything, but that's about opinions, though, isn't it?
No, it's you've got your Newcastle. You got your Newcastle, bro. You got your Newcastle goggles and again respects. You've done it all.
I promise you, it's not a biased team.
You do it on every panel. When when you're talking about your players, you don't see players. You just see the shirt. That's all you see. That's all facts.
No, but more time that conversation is about the midfield, bro. Yeah, and
everything.
And I said,
it's everything.
That's the midfield. The striker, Isaac, obviously, and the midfield. You get what I'm saying? The midfield, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Like, while 1 or 2 people say Liverpool and Arsenal's got a better midfield. I heard 1 or 2 people say that, but I heard most people say, you get me? Our midfield, bro. I'm not. Do you think someone said Rice can get to any midfield? He can't get to my midfield.
Do you think Tonali's been better than Partey this season? Can you let him?
You're thinking that loud. It's a no because he hasn't.
No, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to debate myself. You get what I'm saying? Because I think Tonali's been absolutely great, and I think Partey's been great.
Partey's been better.
I think both of them have actually been equally. What can I say? I think for both of their clubs, I think they've both actually contributed massively for their clubs this season. To be honest with you. Tonali has actually made Newcastle look way better. I know that Newcastle really missed out on not having him for a full season, and you can see what he actually brings to the team. And I think Tonali's been absolutely quality, and I think Partey has been quality this season as well. So I think they've been very, very influential for either side. To be honest with you, I think it's quite even.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's even. I think they've both been quality. I wouldn't mind either way. I think both of them are brilliant, man.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think
part you're
Tonali
talking
would
about.
have, I don't think Tonali would have run the Bernabeu like Rice did yesterday, though. Just saying.
Boy, well, you know what? Next season, bro, we're gonna see that, bro. Next season in the Champions League, we're gonna see that, bro. But we're gonna get into that Newcastle business. You get me, bro? Like, but just to like, I'm still talking to Arsenal anyway, like, properly. Like, I'm not
You Newcastle fans have changed recently.
Oh,
though.
Bruv,
yeah.
no one's
Since that
changed, bro.
cup win, you lot have
Know what it is?
changed.
You know what it is, bro?
You
I
lot
keep
have
hearing that. I
changed.
keep hearing man telling me that. Yeah, no one's changed, bro. It's just that
Speak on it,
you're
Dub.
just-
Speak on
you're
it. Speak on it.
Your lot's ego
you're
is
taking no
bad,
notice of
man.
us.
You have changed,
Your
mate.
lot's
Taking no-
ego is
How?
bad.
What do you mean how? Because you talk so
Of
Your
course,
big.
lot's ego
I'm
is
consistent.
bad.
Apart
You
from
You haven't.
know what, like,
You did this.
when
You did this
Liverpool-
2
when
years
we lost-
ago. You
Yeah,
did
when
it
we
2
lost,
years ago.
we lost gracefully. We were so happy for Newcastle, and we accepted our loss. We said you're the better team, but the way you lot are acting as if now your players are better than everyone else's. We're gonna destroy this team. We're gonna do that, and whatever. We're gonna win this title. It's like, chill out, relax, man.
let me ask you.
Relax.
Shout out to Mikey P. Anyway, he said it's hard not to be biased as we've seen Tonali boss every midfield. Mostly,
No, we haven't. No, we haven't. We took 4
big up to
points off
Mikey
you.
P.
I'd just say we took 4 points off you. So you bossed us in one game. That's all I'll say.
Whoa,
And that's a fact.
bro, you get me that, brother. There ain't much difference. Anyway,
It is
bro,
much
Newcastle-
difference. There's
Brother,
6 points in the season, and we took
Newcastle
4
will
off
fin-
you.
Mm.
and then
So there's
include
a
the cup,
difference.
yeah, include the cup final as well. Do you get what I'm saying? In terms of
I said that. I said there's one game you bossed your
Okay.
midfield bossed us in. It was a cup final. In the league, you didn't boss us in. Oh,
and
we took 4 points off you.
At St James's, it was even. You say right?
I just
Yeah,
said
you
we
were-
took
you were
4
quite
points off
fortunate
you.
for
No,
that.
I'm asking you at St James's, the game was even out, right?
Very
I said
fortunate
that.
draw for
We
you
took
guys.
4
Very
points
fortunate
off
draw.
you. So
That's what I heard.
you can't say you bossed us when what's it called, when we took 4 points off you.
Shout out to
And like
Mikey
I
P,
said,
anyway.
you Dubs was saying, like
Talk
you're,
about
you're,
Arsenal,
just-
bro.
you're talking about all this chess, but we'll see when next season
What
comes
chess,
in it.
bro? I ain't got no chess,
Well,
brother.
you did this, bro. You did the same thing 2 years ago. We got
Bruv,
Champions
what chess
League,
have I got? Shout out to everyone.
new era, and then when you
Scan
flop,
stresses me out every blood clot stream.
when you
Every
flop,
stream, Scan stresses me out.
when you flop
Fuck,
now.
you know?
When I told you before the season started, I said you lot will struggle. Didn't listen to me, and you're doing the same thing again now. It's like we'll see next year when we're in the Bernabeu. Cool,
Bro, someone said
Cool.
you see Tonali can boss the thing. Yeah, I said, bro, next season the champs, because we are going Champions League,
Yeah.
and we will take Arsenal's spot in second place. We will take their second spot. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
chess. That's chess.
See,
No,
that's what I'm
it's just,
saying.
it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. I promise you, bro. It's not a gas team. I'm just saying what it is, isn't it, bro? Like best form team right now. You get me? You got anyway. We'll get to
Do you
that.
think we could win the Champions League, Specs?
And that's what I'm trying to get to. But Scank's trying to rattle me. Can I get there, please?
Who
And get
rattled
over the
you?
Newcastle argument later.
You started the Newcastle talk.
No, it's the world class thing. But you said the tone right anyway for the show. Big up to everyone that's watching, coming in and out, 14 or 20 of you. Shout out to Mikey P. Shout out to Magic J. You get what I'm saying? We ain't changed. We're third. That's jokes. You get me? Shout out to Leighton War. Newcastle haven't changed. You see, look what you're doing, Scants. You see what you're doing to the people, bruv. You're making them react. That's a good thing. Newcastle haven't changed. People are just saying Isaac is better than a lot of others. Bruno G and Tonali as well. Everyone, little bros us. I hear that. Well, used to, but you can't hide it now. Wait, we got everyone on their opinions and comments. You get me? But shout out to everyone on the panel as well. You'll see the names in the descriptions after the show. But I just want to say though, I want to ask Kavna and BBK. You man can jump in anytime you want. Remember, Cav? I did say before that Arsenal would do this. Remember, I said that. I said it to many people. I said it, and I said it with like it wasn't like a guest thing. I just said, bro, this Madrid team don't look it right now. With or without injuries. Well, the injuries definitely a part to play, but so what? Arsenal got injuries too. I just feel like the intensity will be too much, and I think I rate Arsenal even more for the second leg. You know, it sounds like it's an easier thing. I rate them more for that. You know, I said they're through anyway. They're through. Forget the heritage thing. I'm not having the heritage thing, but I said they're going through. You get what I'm saying? Even Saka missed a penalty, whatever. But now what I'm seeing is now, you get me? Like I can't put on certain streams, bro. Big man thing. You get what I'm saying? Like certain man are getting, and I get it. Get me? get gassed, whatever. Like, but you're saying I've changed, bro. I heard certain man's tones change. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like all of a sudden now, if Arteta wins this and that, and blah blah blah. Rightly so. Before I answer it or anyone else, I'm not gonna go to the Arsenal man on the panel. Do you think, or do you feel it? And you can put context to it if you want. It's a tricky one. You saw what Aston Villa did to PSG, and then he came back and blah blah blah. Are you confident? But yeah, BBK can answer this as well. Are you confident going into this PSG game? And if you are, tell me why. If not, tell me why too.
Go ahead, Cap.
Well, with me, obviously, we had a good performance against them earlier this season, beating them 2-0, but obviously they didn't have their two main players at the time. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, they weren't playing. But do you know what? Especially in that second game against Villa, I saw there's ways we can get at them. I think that, I mean, to be fair, I kind of didn't want us to be at home first again. I don't know how they've done this whole thing where, you know, we should be playing at home second. But I think if we approach the game the same way we kind of approach Madrid, I think we can go through. We have to win that home game convincingly and take at least 2 to 3 goal gap to Paris, and then I think from there, you know, we can go and do it. But I think we got to take a win. We got to take a decent lead to going into Paris.
But do you accept, or do you feel, your own personal opinion, that PSG will be a different kind of kettle of fish to this Madrid team at this moment in time? Like, even 100%. What you're saying, because
100%, PSG. From what I saw from Madrid, it didn't look like Madrid. It didn't look like Madrid.
I was saying that though, Cav. I was saying that before you even played them. But man talking about heritage. I'm just like, bro, they look too off. They just don't look right, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Because it's weird when you see when Ancelotti, especially at this period of the tournament, this is when we're not used to seeing Madrid play so badly at this period of the tournament. Do you get what I'm saying? We're used to seeing Madrid step it up. So to see the way they played against us, I was kind of shocked. I was like, right, this team they look average. All these big names, and they look poor. I felt
and
that
Arsenal were good as well. Like, you know, Madrid were bad.
Yeah.
Let's also keep it real and say Arsenal were good, bro. Man, even certain haters have to give them credit, bro. You have to give them credit at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Arsenal did their thing. And because I'm a low-key Arsenal fan, before some man, you know, I accept what I'm saying. It's not to do with that. Bear man, get on to it for that. You get me? But
yeah, we can beat PSG. Absolutely, we can beat PSG. And I'm not buying this Real Madrid injury crisis bullshit, bro. So we're gonna act like Militao and Carvajal is why Real Madrid are bad.
It's a part to play though. And Valverde, I know he played in midfield in the second leg, but it's still part to play.
The only 2 injuries that they have first team players are Carvajal and Militao, right? They still have a world-class goalkeeper. The only goalkeeper in Europe that can chat to Courtois is Alisson. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe was on the pitch. Rodrigo was on the pitch.
Vinny's
on the pitch. Valverde's on the pitch.
You say that though, but they said the Prem's awful because Rodri is not available for City though, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Maybe, huh?
That's what I mean. Like, a lot of Liverpool opposition fans, they keep saying the Prem's not good because Rodri's out.
Nah, that's
not good because Rodri's out.
That's dead bad.
This is what I'm just saying. So they are quality players.
Yeah, I'm not letting Liverpool fans I'm not letting Madrid fans get away with injuries, but we're missing our best defender.
Yeah.
We are missing our best defender, so they kill that noise. And the reason why I think we can beat PSG, even though they're going to have Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, is, bro, I trust my fullbacks against any wingers in Europe because they have proven it to me. I trust Timber against any right winger, any. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we can nullify their attack. And, bro, you can beat Madrid. There's no one in this team, remaining in this competition we can't beat. Won't be easy, but like Cav said, if we handle business in the first leg, because both our Champions League knockout games, the tie was over in the first leg. 7-1 away, tie was done. 3-0 away, 3-0 at home, the tie was done. You know, Real Madrid had a mountain to climb and they couldn't climb it, bro. And even if we
got Liverpool's number. It's the first time he's beaten us for like 20 years. What are you talking about? They don't won a final.
Yeah. So
Big
I
up Mikey
absolutely
P.
think we
I'm
can
with
do
you,
it.
Mikey. I'm with you.
Uh,
Hey, carry on, BBK. Don't let get this comment off. Hey, big up Mikey P. I'm with you, bro.
Listen, the chest,
I'm with you, bro. Big up Mikey P.
talking about the chest.
Until then, when was their last win, Scans?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You're talking about Chester Newcastle fan. You just point out there. You've got our number.
You lot just got us at the right time. You lot just got us a good time. But we'll take the L.
We're gonna talk about this after. Trust me. After the Man United thing and Spurs, trust me. We're gonna get some real talk about this Newcastle thing and where we're going, bro.
Liverpool, like Liverpool ain't about to win the league as well. Like,
Exactly.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruv,
You know we're gonna strengthen in the summer as well, right?
Are you?
I'm not scared of
That
Liverpool.
is like a
You
new
know, bro.
signing, ain't it?
I'm not scared of Liverpool, bro. Shout out to Matt. I'm not scared of Liverpool, bro. But we'll get into that though. Still,
All right,
like,
cool.
I think everyone's getting next season from us. But
It's all good.
I promise you, bro.
It's all good.
Big man thing.
Specs. You said this 2 years ago.
Nah, that was different, bruv.
No,
I was
it's not.
naive then. I was
No, it's
naive
not.
then, bro. I was new to this Champions League world and this.
It's exactly
Big
the
six,
same.
you get me?
It's exact same situation.
I'm experienced now, bro. I'm
It's
experienced, bro.
It's exact same situation.
All right, we'll see, bro.
Well, okay.
Finish second.
All right then. So this summer you're gonna spend 300 million on players on your squad.
We don't need to spend 300 million.
You do. To survive in the league and the Champions League and the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, you need a squad and
I
players.
don't think we've got to spend that much, bro. There's a few
Okay.
trinkets and bro.
Okay.
As long as we've got a decent or competitive squad depth, especially to compete for the first team, if all goes to plan, bro, I think we're pushing for the title.
All right. But
We'll
again,
talk about that.
I've said it again, Specs. Like, if you got 300 million to spend, that's what you're gonna need.
All right, cool.
You've admitted it yourself that once Tonali or one of them comes out of your midfield, you struggle.
Say that again, bro.
You've admitted that if one of your midfield pulls out, you struggle.
Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're playing every 3 days.
That's
And
why. That's what I said.
And 2 seasons ago, you did that every 3 days. So what happened? Injuries
Struggle.
galore.
And bro, you know what? And that situation you're talking about when you was right, I'll give you that. We were all novices. The fans, Eddie, it was all new to us, bro. You get me? And we learned from that.
You haven't though.
Bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're going to need at least 300 million in the summer.
We haven't learned from it. We ain't got there yet. Give us a chance. Get to the summer. Trust me, bro. Bro, that'd be blasphemous for us just to act the same way as before. That can't happen, bro. Then what's it all for then? Forget the whole thing then, innit? It's all worth nothing. I promise you, bro. Missing out on those transfer windows was for a reason, because we know how this people at your clubs and the Arsenals want to stop Newcastle from going forward. You get what I'm saying, bro? And Richard Masters and the boys. Trust me, bro. We're gonna do a thing this summer, bro. Also say if we do it, then what I just said I think will happen, bro. Honestly, bro. I think you should be scared, bro, of Newcastle, bro. Are you scared of us?
No.
Are you man scared of us? Arsenal, are you man scared of us? Coming next season. Are you watching out for us?
In the league now.
I just gotta wait to see your signings first, man.
Yeah, especially
once you're in Europe, I just know how your team is. I just don't think your first 11 is good.
But that's then dubs, bro. We're
11
gonna
is
learn
good.
from that, bro. It's like you might not want to hear that part.
But
But you haven't, man. You
your
haven't made
first
the
11,
signings
you don't
yet.
know how strong it's gonna be.
not
Right
the
now,
summer
you've
yet,
been
bro.
benefiting from playing 1 game a week. You've been all right. That's why you look strong compared to other teams. Other
No,
teams.
no. I know that, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in terms of what Scans is saying, which is correct. He's from the get go, because we saw it last season, especially with the injuries. It was mad, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It was a problem, and we still managed to finish 7th, which was quite amazing, to be honest. Keep our players fit. We need a squad depth. I don't think Joe Linton's and Tonali's mostly fit more time, and Bruno, but it's gonna be players, man, especially in the centre back roles. Man, I'm gonna be coming out, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? We're gonna need to cover. Definitely the new goalkeeper.
And the
Bloody hell,
keeper.
bro. Oh,
That's
bro,
what I'm
looking
saying.
forward to that, bro. Shout out to Kelvin.
You were saying that you'd think Cunha would agree to sit on the bench.
Sorry?
I remember you were saying that you thought Cunha would be able to come and sit on the bench,
No, see,
play second fiddle to Isak. Yeah.
now you're being trolling now. Because I was saying to you, bro, there's nothing. Wherever certain players can see, I know the contract's right, bro. There's nothing wrong with, bro. There's many games in the season. Is it the ambition that we're trying to go for everything, bro? Why can't some players want to sit down a bit and come in? They're gonna get their time, bro. They'll be unhappy, bro.
So you really trying to say your club's going to try and compete for all trophies next season? Is that what you're just saying?
Oh, yes, bro. Why not?
The quad is on.
No, I'm saying no. No. See, don't twist it. I don't mean like that. Like, oh, I don't mean it in that sense. Because guys ready for me now. No, I don't mean in that sense, bro. I'm the same. We're not going to be looking at cups like let's more concentrate on that. We're going to go for it, bro.
So you're gonna spend 80 million on Kudos and put him on the bench. That's what you're saying.
I think we're getting for less, but I don't think we're going to spend that.
That's his release. That's his release clause.
Is that even real though? The Cunha thing. I know I had a lot of noise in that. Is that even?
Cunha's six. You think Cunha's gonna come and sit on your bench and you pay 60 million for it?
Rotate. Why not, bro?
Cunha ain't gonna sit on the bench for 60 million.
Bro, you're gonna have Gordon sitting on the bench sometimes, bro. When Barnes is doing his thing, it's about compete, bro. I don't know how we got conversation. It's about competing, bro. And Newcastle are good enough club to look at the ambition, look at the project, and say, you know what, I want to be a part of that, bro. Someone have to sit down. We're gonna turn to that team where someone gonna have to sit down anyway, like the Man Cities. Do you get me, bro? Bro, trust me, bro. It's a new era, bro. It's a new.
Cunha's not gonna come and sit on the bench for 60.
So where would he go then? Where can he go then?
He'll go where he can play first team football, week in, week out. Simple.
No, where? Give me an example.
Anywhere would go. Man United take him. Anyone will take him.
And that's so you think on his personal.
There's not ambition. It's money, isn't it?
No,
get more money at Man United.
That's a big factor part of it. 100%.
Yeah, and he's getting first team. And he's getting first team football.
Boy, if he's about a money thing, then boy, he can go bloody anywhere. Then, innit? It's more of an ambition thing, or where you think a club is going. Newcastle is definitely up there. Not saying they're the only team. Get me? They're definitely up there, bro. That's all I'm saying. You get me? But just quickly to finish off on the Arsenal team.
Well, hold on one minute. Realistically, would you sit behind Isak? If you know Isak's the number one striker, would you go somewhere to sit behind him? That's like a left winger coming to Liverpool. I mean, a right winger coming to Liverpool, knowing that he's not going to get no games of salary.
I've had that conversation on a few channels in that year, bro. I've heard that conversation.
That's why Alvarez left Man City. He know he wasn't going to be first team.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's a tricky one, bro. Because like I said, if you see something's popping, bro, you've got a lot of competitions, a lot of games, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? If he just wants to say, I want to be first team, that's it. That conversation, then it's long for him, innit? You get what I'm saying? But we can accommodate, bro. Like, trust me, bro. Like, most successful teams, bro, have to have. You get what I'm saying? Squad rotation, have proper players, bro. If you want to go there, is Newcastle worthy of doing that too? Is you thinking, no, I'm bigger than that, just to sit on the bench? But come on, I don't know, bro. Sometimes players is not going to attract you. The project,
but he doesn't see himself as a squad player. That's what I'm trying to say, Specs.
He's a top boy still.
Exactly. He sees him as a number one player, so he's not gonna sit there and come sit on the bench at Newcastle.
Fair play, that's debatable, bro. Like, I think he'll get more game time than people think. He has to. You get what I'm saying, bro? But like you said, where do you fit him? Doubles was alluding to that as well. Blah 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 blah. I had a few people say that. But
let's see what happens in the window, man. Because
man,
you never know.
I think your main boy
could still go
a transfer request.
Sorry?
I think your main boy hands in a transfer request, man.
Nah, I think that thing is dead now, bro. He's staying at Newcastle, bro.
You lot think that, man, but
yeah, money talk. It depends what teams come in for, isn't it?
When that big club comes through, man.
Yeah, but no one's got money for that right now. This is splash like that for the price we're looking.
Striker, bro. That's 36 years old. Barca need a striker.
Yeah, Barca's definitely, bro.
Even
PSG. Bayern Munich. Say PSG.
Even PSV need a striker, bro. They do.
I hear that. I just can't see either.
They don't really have a striker. They got great wing play, but they don't have a gunman.
I don't know, bro. I can't see the Isak talk. Hopefully, it quiets down. It should be quiet now, bro. Like, we're going Champions League. That should be the case. Second or third is the target. I think we're in a good place, man. Isak can't go nowhere for now, bro. Like, they don't rush, bro. He's all right.
Yeah. I think
this is third season, man. Some players have ambition to go and play for the bigger teams, mate.
Boy, but sometimes the ambition is already at where you're at now. Champions League, bro. Pushing for things. You get me? We're now a team that can now win cups. You get what I'm saying, bro? So what are we doing there? Am I talking shit, bro?
Oh, one cup.
Bro, it's the Carabao, yeah, but it's not the Prem.
Bro.
It's not the Prem. It's not the Champions League.
You got
those are the two elite trophies. Those are the two elite trophies.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere.
That's what most of the top players want to win.
And that's what Klopp did, didn't it? You started somewhere, right? What was top
First trophy for Liverpool was the Champions League. Yeah,
that was his first.
Yeah.
for Liverpool. Yeah.
Right, moving on. Anyway,
Yeah, you tried it, didn't you? Yeah, you tried it. You tried it.
wait, are you chatting shit? That was his first trophy. No
That was
way,
his
bro.
first trophy.
For Liverpool, it was Champions League.
Champions League and the second
We
one
got
he won the league.
They lost the
We
Europa
got to
League
two
final.
cup finals though. We lost
Yeah.
2 cup finals.
You man are killing me. That Stans could wait for me to wait for Dubs to answer that. You sat back in the silence. You're a wicked man, you know. Like, I let Dubs answer that. Yeah. But quickly though, so the fiction arc, I'm gonna go to Man United. That's mental. But no, but Arsenal, you have a serious conversation, man. If you win the title, if you win the Champions League, bro, does that change everything for you in terms of transfer targets? Does Arteta get a bigger status, which he will? He has to be with me. Will certain Arsenal fans get off his back? I think that will give you mad optimism going into next season. But I don't know, man. It's a boy. Two ifs and buts, though, isn't it, bro?
Are you,
But
you still thinking Howe's better than him if he wins the Champions League?
Great question.
I will still have Howe over Arteta, but remember, Arsenal are in the Champions League.
That wasn't a question.
When I'm putting context to it. When Eddie Howe and Arteta are
you're putting context to it.
Yeah,
See.
when they're consistently in the Champions League side by side, bro, then we have conversation.
You boys,
Eddie Howe's not in it. He's not in it, bro. So
you boys hearing that?
he's not in it.
You boys hearing that? You know, yeah. Context.
But
Okay.
I'm going for Howe all day long, bro. Get me?
Okay.
But we'll see.
So you're allowed to put context, but when we put context, it's like, no, I'm not. I don't want context. I just want a straight answer. Yeah, I see you, Specs.
There's
I
certain
see you.
conversations where you don't need the context. It's just
I
direct.
see you.
It depends how I'm delivering the question.
Okay, I see you.
That's all. You get me? So if you want to ask me a question, make it clear if I'm allowed to have context or you want context or no context. Then I'll go with that. That
Right.
sounds more fair, innit?
Okay then. No context. Who's the better manager if Arteta wins a Champions League?
That's a hard one without context, but I'm gonna answer it. It's fucked, you know. Arteta will be up there. Arteta will be up there.
Answer the question, man.
I've answered it.
No, you haven't.
You didn't hear Howe's name. You didn't hear.
You said
Yeah,
you just said he's up there.
Yeah.
Who's
for the
better?
time being.
Who's better, Eddie Howe or Arteta? Yes or no? Yes or no answer.
We'll go with Arteta for the time being.
Think about it, Specs, because for Arteta to win the Champions League, he would have had to beat Carlo, Luis Enrique, Inzaghi, or Hansi Flick. Those are the four managers.
BBK, you know what it is? I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to even. That full process is bad, did it? That makes sketch with the questions. It's locked in it, bro. But no throwing aside. You get me? Arteta, like, you have to get mad credit, bro, and take all them people that's on his back. You get what I'm saying? That's a big thing, and that could give players optimism and players to want to go there. We should probably want to go anyway. It is Arsenal and push on, bro. But the league is not easy, bro.
Listen, Kelvin, it ain't Newcastle versus the world show, but when the host is putting Newcastle above everyone else, what can we do? You know what I'm saying?
Don't listen to them, Kelvin, man. I'm with you, Kelvin, man. You get me? I'm with you.
Yeah,
you that mighty mag, blood clot. What are you telling me? We got NUFC Talk TV, man. Yeah, he's the original, bruv. Them man have seen Keegan playing them thing there. Big up to Mighty Man. He was on the fan reaction. The clip when we're sad. When they caught us like, sad.
In your emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, they called me and him, and big up Mighty Man, man. Big up NUFC Talk TV as well. Big up to my brother as well, man. All the hosts there as well. They're big. They're doing their big things to get me. But bro. All jokes aside, get me. Arteta, bro. Yeah, man. If he wins it, good on him. You get what I'm saying, bro? Good on him. But I just feel like the league is gonna be interesting next season anyway. It's gonna be interesting. I want to chat a bit about that as well, because just before I get into Man United, what I find Tango's quick way. What I find a bit mad is because people speak about it, but I've had a chance to get onto people. You know when they say like, because they say about Newcastle as well, because we're third and we might finish second or whatever. They say, it's been a shit league this year. I hate that narrative, bro. And Liverpool and rare. I hate that because my team part of the conversation. I just kind of hate it because it's like So if Liverpool didn't finish first and Arsenal did, what are you going to say? It's a shit league again. Or if Man City
No.
No, they
No,
won't.
they're saying it's a shit league because we've seen Liverpool lose the league with 97 points. That's why they're saying it's a shit league. We've seen Liverpool put 97 and 92 points on the board and didn't win. This weekend, they can wrap it up with 79 points. That's where that's coming from. But Liverpool did what they had to do to raise the trophy, so I'm not hearing that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Dubs and Kev? Like, I hate that narrative. Well, obviously, you're Liverpool. You're going to probably go with what I'm saying, but I just hate that narrative. Like,
We hear it all the time, bro.
So, Dub, last thing, yeah, I just want to put it out there. Whoever's listening, bro, okay, it gets me rattled. Because on one hand, yeah, it's like we're separating parts of the league. Okay, they say Chelsea this and Man City that, but it's like, bro, teams can be good and teams are allowed to fall off a bit, and other teams are allowed to get better. So why would it make it shit? And also, people like they pick and choose the narrative when they want. So like the Bournemouths are doing well, the Villas, the Forests, the Fulhams, they're stepping up. You get me, bro? No one ain't putting that in perspective when they're saying, "Oh, the league's being shit." So what are they separating the six? Like, you get what I'm saying, bro? I just think it's a bit
because it's like the six. Well, the original six, they were so used to winning and dominating the other teams that you just mentioned. Plus, being able to take their best players and then putting them into their teams as well. They just now think the league's gone, the game is gone, because it's not the same as where it used to be, where they were just beating everybody. I remember there was a time where you can look at certain games and you just say, yeah, United's going to win that game. Chelsea's going to win that game. That's an easy 3 points. I still remember there was a show where I think Lampard has an interview with another footballer and he goes, like, they used to call Spurs 3-point lane. Yeah. You see what I mean? Because they felt that was a guaranteed win all the time. That tells you everything. There's no guarantee you're going to go to any team and say, we're going to get 3 points there. Because every team within the top 10 now is very tough. It's very difficult to go to. Home and away. You know what I mean? Like, we played West Ham the other day. Bruv, do you know how difficult that game was? Second half, West Ham were literally the better team. We were fortunate to even get the win.
Do you think that was a mental thing? Like, not mental, like they can't handle it. Like,
I wouldn't even say that, bro, because no disrespect to Arsenal.
You got to deep it, bro.
No, but look at
West Ham did to
long
Arsenal.
Time ago. Huh? But look what West Ham did to Arsenal.
No, I hear you, but
they're tough. You know what I mean? They're not pushovers. Most of the teams in the Prem are very, very tough games. Then it's not as easy as it used to be. Every team can be difficult on the day.
No, I'm with you on that. Teams have improved, you get what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But I just think I think for Liverpool right now, it's like a weird realm for them. It's like they know they've won it, but not mathematically. And it's kind of like, you get me, sack yourself up and make sure you get, they know that.
Bro, it's Arsenal fans know, bro, because the last couple seasons for them, they've understood it. Like, a lot of people didn't understand it until Arsenal experienced it with City. Once you're in that particular race and you feel you're so close to winning it, and then all of a sudden it's like you see a relentless team like City just keep going. They're just winning every game. Every game. Sometimes you think, all right, they're 2-0 down. 10 minutes to go. They've won it. Do you see what I mean? Like, that was one of the most frustrating things over the many, many years when Liverpool used to be competing against City. Then Arsenal experienced it, and then you start realizing, damn, when you get to the business end of the season, you've got to keep going. But when you see your team is not winning every game, it's a bit of a draw here, or you're stumbling across the line each every game, the nerves start building up, because you then start thinking about the previous seasons where you had against City, and you're thinking that might happen again. Do you see what I mean? So that's the reason why a lot of us Liverpool fans do feel nervous.
Yeah, but deep down, they know Arsenal's heads are definitely elsewhere. They're the BBK and Cavaliers.
A million percent they're focused on the Champions League.
Because they could finish third, Arsenal, bro. Don't get it twisted. I don't know who will finish third.
No, but that's remember I was saying last week and the week before. I was like, people were saying, yeah, put all your eggs in the Champions League basket, and I was like, well, no, because top four is not wrapped up yet. And now you're looking at it. Newcastle 4 points behind us. Forest, how many of the points? And like, everyone is close. We can't afford to focus on the Champions League and then start dropping in the league, because we're going to drop out the top
because
four.
It's 5 slots. It's 5 slots.
I don't think you'll drop that much, though.
Yeah, we ain't found them 6.
Why? Never say never. I know it's 5 spots.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can put up the league specs. Have we got the league?
We're 9 points ahead of Chelsea, and they're in 6.
To me.
So
So can be BK.
Champions League football is pretty much guaranteed for us, whether we're third. Or
How many
fourth.
points are we ahead from Chelsea? Ahead of Chelsea?
9.
9. So
Then
9 ahead of Chelsea, 9 ahead of Villa.
Mhm.
Say we lose. We still got to play Liverpool. Say we lose that game. Still got to play Newcastle. Say
Yeah,
we
but
lose
they
that
got
game.
tough fixtures as well, bro. Chelsea got to play Liverpool as well. Chelsea got to play Liverpool.
Shout out
That's
to Kelvin. Shout out to
Liverpool winning that one,
3
man.
points for
Shout out to
Liverpool.
D man for the 90s mags.
Yeah,
The
for
Newcastle
that.
channel. Big him up, him and the boys. That's for you,
Shout
Cal.
out Darren,
So you
man.
read it
Big
out.
up Darren.
Bro, even Arteta knows this. Look at the lineups he's putting out during the week, the weekend.
I said what? What you say? You can't check it. What you say, BB? What happened?
No, I'm
Say
saying
that again?
Arteta
What coming
knows
from?
this.
Are we playing you in the semi-final of the Champions League, Darren? Then okay, cool.
Hey, Darren, that man tried to say Rice is better than Tonali, you know, bro. But anyway, we got past that conversation. You get me? But I know D-Man will definitely be onto that conversation if he was here. That would have been a madness. You get me? But yeah.
Bro,
it's so
if you lot finish second and we win the Champions League, do you think I care? Do you think you're still not gonna get it from me?
No, of course you wouldn't care. You get me, bro?
I
I would
would've-
finish fifth.
If Villa beat Newcastle this weekend, the whole narrative around Newcastle is going to change.
Exactly.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
don't. Well,
Calm
know
down.
what? Nah, to be honest with you, bro,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
if you lose the Villa game, it wouldn't. I'll be pissed, but it wouldn't concern me about getting Champions League.
Yeah, but when you're talking about second, you're not talking about Champions League. You men are talking about second.
I think we can lose to Villa and still come and still push for that second, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because not everyone. I honestly, it's possible, regardless. If we lose to Villa,
Specs, I think you lot got a tough game against Villa. You know, Villa now
I'm
knows
not
they
scared of
wanna-
them, you know, bro. I'm not.
Villa knows now they got to
Tough,
try
bro.
and win this
I'm
game.
nervous
to
about
get
them.
into
I'm
the
nervous.
Champions
Yeah.
League. So
You
they're
got
going
to
to
Where's
give
it?
you a
Villa
battle.
Park.
And you saw what they did against
Villa Park.
PSG in the second half. They were really
Yeah,
good.
but Newcastle, bro. I'll be real. This Newcastle team was in this Champions League, bro. Do you get me? So I'm not really.
Here we go.
Where'd you
No,
finish
I'll be.
in Champions League?
Fuck it.
Here we go.
I've had a
Where'd
few
you
people
finish?
say it, bro. Bro,
Where'd you finish?
this Newcastle team, you don't think we could smoke certain man in this Champions League?
No,
No, because you finished bottom of the group.
Huh?
you didn't do it. You didn't do it a couple seasons ago.
No,
What makes
I'm
you
just
think?
saying right now. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. You see that Madrid team that Arsenal played, Newcastle would have beat them over 2 legs.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
What do you mean? No, you wouldn't.
No,
How
you-
nonchalant can you be? Like, no, you wouldn't.
This is the
That's very
chest.
nonchalant
That's
and
what I'm
rude.
saying.
That's
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 what I'm
rude,
saying.
bro.
If
No,
we
bro,
didn't,
that's rude.
if we didn't win the
Like,
cup,
no.
if
What
we
do you
didn't
mean
win
no, bro?
the cup, Specs, would you be talking like this?
Yeah,
No, you wouldn't.
because we're sitting in first place. Possibly second.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
wouldn't,
I
you wouldn't.
No,
bruv,
no,
I
you
find it
wouldn't.
rude that you can be nonchalant and just say no. We couldn't beat this Madrid team right now. I think
What's
we'll
wrong with
smoke
this
this
Madrid
Madrid team. But if Arsenal can do that, and
With
remember,
your keeper.
bro, remember, no,
With your keeper.
bruv, look, man. Keep to one side for a second.
With
Just 1 second.
Pope in goal. Can you do it?
Put to one side. Well, Dubs was most of it's been Dubs in it. So let's just say Dubs is there. Let's
No,
not
no,
do
no,
that
no. No. Pope's your number one. With Pope
Yeah.
in goal, would you do it?
Yeah, but overall, yeah, bro. We'll get over the line, bro. Because you know what? Look,
After what he did on
Look,
Wednesday,
look,
you're saying
alright,
this,
look,
and
alright,
how
hear me
you're
out.
cussing him.
right, hear me out. Yeah, but we still can smoke teams with Pope or not, bro. Pope is you know how I feel about Pope, bro. I'm just saying, Eddie Howe has got Arteta's number. We all agree. If you're an Arsenal fan or not, you can't tell me nothing, bro. Eddie Howe's got Arteta's number, yeah? We beat them, we bossed them up, chiefed them up, bro. All over the pitch. 3 times, bro. With no response. Arsenal can do that to Madrid. Why can't this
So
Newcastle team do that to Madrid?
Because stars make
Talk to
fights,
me.
just like View
Talk to
said.
me.
Exactly.
Sorry?
It's because stars make fights, just like View said in the chat. So all of a sudden, Arsenal beat Real Madrid, and all of a sudden, Real Madrid is just this shit team that don't know how to play football. Is that what we're saying?
No, it's not. Well, I've been consistent saying this. Cap can't deny that. I've been consistent saying
Is your
this
defense
Madrid team
is your defense good as Arsenal's?
No.
Right. So there you go.
There you go. Just
What does
answer
that
the question. What do you mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean,
Arsenal got a solid defense, Specs.
You
That's
think
why they
Trippier-
handled him. Do you think Trippier's handling Vinny?
Lock
Do you
up their
think?
winners. You think
do you
Trippier
think
could lock up
I
a
think it
Madrid
ain't been great so much.
Trippier
About
was
this
a
season,
destroyer
bro.
by Vinny.
This Madrid team right now, bro, ain't been so. Regardless of the namesakes.
It's not the question, Specs. Can
That's
would
the question. I
would
said, this
would
Madrid
Tri-
team right
would-
now today,
would
bro.
Trippier lock up Vinny like Timber did?
Yes. He's on form. Yeah.
But Specs, but this is what I'm saying. You're talking
Yeah,
about
bro.
Specs. You're talking about games and stuff, but you're talking about you've Eddie Howe's got blah blah number whatever.
But yes, though. But yeah.
Can we all agree that Man City this season have been the worst Man City in however many years, but they still slapped you up 4-0.
Every team has an off day, bro.
Brentford put 4 past you.
Every team
Brentford.
has an off day, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
Bournemouth as well.
Bournemouth spanked him as well. Fulham spanked him as well at home.
Fulham didn't spank us, bro. Bournemouth spanked us, yeah. You get me? I agree, Mighty Mag.
Brighton knocked you out the FA Cup. Brighton. Like, what are we doing? Like, Newcastle has been the best team in the EFL Cup this year. We'll give you that. But
Clivert came to your ground and did what he did. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what we're saying.
Right, well,
but you're going on because you beat that's Newcastle's highlight this season. Oh, we beat Arsenal a few times, so do you know what I'm saying? Oh, bro,
it should be a highlight. This Arsenal team beat this so-called big Real Madrid. If you go with that narrative, so why can't be a highlight?
We're having a
no
bad
response. 3 games, no response.
Well done, Newcastle. Congrats.
You get me, like you man, like, but you man are smart with it though. I see what you're doing, Cav, as well.
It's not smart of it. It's like,
and then you try to twist it.
It's you. I see what
you're doing, bro.
You got the Newcastle goggles on, Specs. That's the difference. Like we can all of us on this panel can like downgrade our players and stuff like that. But with you, it's like it's just up there. It's like, yeah, now we've won a cup. We're up there. We can beat anyone in the league. We've got all the best players in the league. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm not talking like that, bro.
As well,
I ain't talking like that.
You are, bro. You just did it just now. You said because we've beaten Arsenal 3 times, I think we can beat Real Madrid. And when I've said to you, your defense is not as good as Arsenal's, you're then saying Trippier can lock up Vinny.
But you know what? But saying our defense ain't as great as Arsenal's, bruv, doesn't mean that our defense ain't being good. I
didn't say it's not good. I'm just saying it's not as good as Arsenal. So I'm saying your defense will not be able to hold out Madrid. That's all I'm saying.
And you really believe that, bro? You don't think this Newcastle team, this Madrid team right now as it stands, you don't think this Newcastle team could smoke them, bro?
No, not defensively, because you're not as strong defensive as Arsenal. That's what I'm saying, Specs. Yeah. That's what it boils down to.
So why can't it boil down to why can't it be the other ending of us scoring goals then? Why not then? Could their defense handle our attack, bro?
No, never. I don't think they could. But the difference is
our front 3.
But you just said it now. You're fullbacks, but what's it called? Halfway through the season, what were you saying about Trippier? Get him out of the team. He's done. His legs are gone.
No, that was last season, bro.
No, and this season.
No,
and this season.
It was, bro. He only started playing properly now, bro. Like in the team, it was Tino. I didn't like on that right hand side. He started getting shaped.
But Trippier started the season, right? Did he not start in the season?
That, no, he never, bro. Why do you keep saying that? No,
I've asked you. Didn't Trippier start the season?
No,
right
bro.
Back?
No, bro. It was Tino on the right and Hall on the left, bro. I promise you, bro. Remember, Tripp's only reason they've been in the team right now, you know, bro. Because of Hall's injury. I promise you, switching
right because of his injury. But what I'm saying is, you're sitting here today saying that he will lock him up.
Who lock up who?
Lock up Vinny. You're saying that Trippier will lock up Vinny.
Bro, because Vinny ain't looking great right now. It's about right now I'm talking. Yeah, he would, bro.
Yeah, that's because
Vinny's not one-man team, bro. Fuck Vinny, bro.
So you actually think Trippier is as good as Timber?
As who?
You think Trippier is good as Timber?
Not now. Trippier's coming to the end of his career. No.
Right. So Rodrigo and Vinicius.
What's the point? But what's the point, though, bro? Anyway, what's the point?
You think that he could lock up Vinicius, but I'm just trying to see where you think Trippier on a level is compared to someone like Timber.
I like the way you man. You know what I like though? I like the way you man trying to push that into that corner of the Trippier team. I said the whole team we will smoke Madrid, bro, as it stands. That's it.
But we mentioned defense. We said your defense is not as good as strong as Arsenal's. That's what we said. And you're saying
ain't ready for our front attack. So what are we doing then? Goes both ways then, isn't it? even with Pope in goal.
Specs, you think you got a better defense than Everton?
Of course.
You know Everton has conceded less goals than you this year.
And how do Everton play?
But I'm saying though, but you say your defense is better than Chelsea. You think you got a better defense than Chelsea?
All fucking day, look.
But Chelsea has conceded less goals than you.
By how much?
Less. As in you've conceded more than them. And Chelsea defense is shit.
Bit of context, though. Roughly how much though? I know that Newcastle have leaked in a few games, which guys has witnessed. We've leaked in some because he's there for all the watch-alongs. We have leaked in some bad goals. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I just said overall, as it stands right now.
But your defense is gonna hold up, right?
Yeah, bro, man. Come on, bro. Like, what we doing? I've got confidence in my team, bro. You get me? I've got confidence in my team. You get me? Look, what's Michael B saying?
I can't wait for next season, boy.
Bro, and I can't wait either.
I cannot wait for next season.
Serious conversations on this panel next season, bro.
I cannot wait for next season.
It's mad that you can't wait. I can't wait too, bro. I done told Mobs as well. I think everyone's gonna hold cool next season, bro.
I cannot wait for next season.
All right. Watch you just in the chat anyway. You'll see. And the new Champions League Champions League format. Newcastle are gonna smoke that, bro.
Don't hide. That's what I'm saying. Don't hide.
I don't.
Man,
I'm doing it. I don't hide. You get me? It's sad. I don't know how we got this Newcastle thing, you know.
Don't hide.
Tell him again, D man. Tell him again.
We're not arguing that. No one is arguing that point. That's a moot point. Everyone agrees.
What I'm saying. So if Arsenal can do that, why? Okay, but Scats will say the defense. Okay.
Right, you won't keep a clean sheet.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Madrid ain't wait to even cause us a problem though. Even defensive.
No one said about your attack though. That's the difference. Like,
but I was okay. Go on.
How am I salty when I congratulated you? I went on your show and congratulated you when you was talking. This is what I'm saying about Newcastle fans. Congratulated when they won. I told them they deserve to win, and then you're saying about I'm salty because Tino locked up Salah. What sort of nonsense is that,
bro? I love it. I love it. Bro. You can go back. I love this. Bro.
So do I.
Yeah, I
can't wait till next season.
I tell you what, it's going to be a different tone, bro.
You're going to be in tears.
Remember, Specs, when you used to say last season, oh, no one expects that from we're just little old Newcastle. Don't be using all that excuse now. We're just Newcastle. Remember, you used to say that all the time.
Yep.
Oh, you men are up there. You men are like big Arsenal and da-da. Bro, keep this same energy. Yeah. Keep the same energy. No excuses. No.
But we are still little old Newcastle compared
to
regardless, my facts are facts though.
No.
Like Arsenal, Liverpool are different levels, bro.
You've got the richest owners in the world, so let's
that can't spend.
That's not our fault.
That's like a rich man being in jail, bruv. You can't do fuck all with it.
Find a way, man. Chelsea find a way.
Yeah. Money in your books will be large, isn't it?
Big up Mighty Bag said Arsenal couldn't handle Newcastle's midfield. I hear that. You get me? We're the third best team in the country.
Wow, you beat us this season.
That's because Joel Linton gets away with murder every week, man.
Not now. Not ever since Scants called that.
Fuck Joe.
Yeah, Joe's a bully.
Fuck Joe.
Yeah. I'm in for this cold. You get me? Like, yeah, the chats, boy. I think everyone's just rattling each other in a respectful way. You get me?
With the third best team in the thing. That's just true.
We need to chill with the third best team. The league hasn't finished yet. Shout
out to Magic G. Get me? These chats are just mad. This has been a great show, guys. Big up to views. I hear that, bro. It's been a great show because anyway, it's good. This panel's good anyway.
Why am I getting blamed? For what? What am I getting blamed for?
You're all the culprit. You start off and then it just turns into a madness. You get me? I know. I cause car crash TV sometimes as well. I know that. You get me? I'm a mad man.
You do it every week. What are you talking about, man? Your Newcastle goggles.
So bro. Next season, for next season, because you said you're gonna do damage next season. Where do you think your team just needs strengthening?
Oh, he's already done it. He's already already got the clips. He said that they're gonna challenge for the league next season.
Yeah, but where does he think that his squad or team needs to be strengthened?
But we've been here before, bro. I think we need a centre back. I think we need maybe a left back as well to cover.
Right.
We need I say
but
decent bench
players. Can play both sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you need a cover on the left back if you can do both?
Because Trippier ain't supposed to be our main guy, bro. I know Trippier can back up Tino, bro, but how long? It's about the future as well, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, and we need a right wing. We need Murphy, MVP Murphy, bro. You get me? If you see his tally, his goal, his GNA, I think it's only second to Salah or to Salah right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Not GA, but the assist. But he's had a great season, bro. But we still need someone to cover that.
Is he better than Saka, Murphy?
No
What?
way. That shouldn't even take
Yeah,
that
but
long to answer, bro. That shouldn't even take that long to answer.
Space, what are we
No
doing?
way.
No, BBK is what we're doing. No, the reason I'm taking long because you're being cheeky. That's the first thing. You get what I'm saying, yeah. And 1 second. 1 second.
Putting up stats.
My man's in the building, you know.
Yes.
Here we
Hey,
go.
hey,
Here we go.
What's popping?
Hey,
What's popping?
You know
Yes,
what?
D-man, you good?
Wait,
I'm
who said the
good.
link? 1 second. 1 second.
Hey, capture with the link, man. You lot are waffling. You lot are absolutely waffling. Yeah, the disrespect you're showing Newcastle. Listen, first of all, Arsenal and Liverpool can't chat to us, innit? We clapped you all up. Yeah, we clapped you all up. So don't tell me this nonsense that we can't handle Real Madrid when we done PSG last season as well. Remember what we did to them with Mbappe and
Finished
Cole?
bottom of
Remember
the
that?
group, bro. You finished bottom of the group.
Hold on. The PSG beat us.
You finished bottom of the group,
The
bro.
PSG beat us. The PSG beat us.
You were
Yes or
bottom
no?
of the group.
Hold on a minute. Did they beat us?
They
beat
did.
us?
They did beat you.
No, they
Yeah,
didn't.
man.
No, they didn't.
So wait, you won.
It
You
was
won
1-1.
We
Yeah?
beat PSG.
1-1.
We beat PSG.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
nothing.
and we clapped you up 3 times. Yeah, so
Yeah,
how
but
can you
bro-
tell me that we can't do Real Madrid if you lot did?
But
we
you
beat
finished
PSG as
bottom.
well.
With Declan Rice, man of the match, whatever, he can't chat to Tonali, bro. Declan Rice can't chat to Tonali.
Bruv, I've been telling man that, boy. It's mental.
All
He
right.
can.
All
He
right.
can.
Yeah.
Bro.
And we got one of the best strikers in Europe. Come on, man. You're telling me we can't that this Real Madrid? Come on, man. Be
Right.
serious.
Hey,
D-man,
D-man, talk to me,
D-man,
man.
this is
Please.
What's
what I'm
wrong with
saying.
this Real Madrid? What's
I'm glad-
wrong
I'm
with
glad- I'm glad- Can't
Not
believe it.
even, not even that. What's it called? What we were saying. We didn't discuss your midfield. Didn't say anything about your midfield hand in Madrid. We didn't say anything about your strike force hand in Madrid. We said we don't think your defense will be able to hold them
Right.
out.
All right.
That's all we
right.
said. I
No,
didn't
no.
say.
All
I
right.
didn't say
Fair
anything
enough,
about your
fair enough.
midfield. That's
the
all I
defense
said.
the defense of earlier this season, I'll give you, but our defense now is a very good defense. It's a very good defense.
No, I'm not.
D-Mac,
Again,
D-Mac.
we're not doubting now. I'm saying I don't think your defense will hold out the way
We don't.
Arsenal
No, we
did.
don't. We don't need to keep clean sheets against Real Madrid. You know, if we
D-Mac,
minimize
how many
them
games-
and
how many
outscore them,
games-
we're all right.
How many games did you win in the Champions League last year?
We don't one.
Exactly. So what are we talking about? How are you flexing? And you had
Hold a minute. Hold a minute. In the old format. Look at the
But you
bums
won
you lot played this year
six
to
games.
get on the
Trust me,
thing. So
bro.
come on now. You're telling me we can't beat the team that you lot beat?
Who
Come on,
who played
Who-
for?
who-
We will
who-
smoke teams in this format. We will smoke
Who
teams.
did you play? Who did Arsenal play?
Oh, you're talking about Arsenal? Gonna say
Yeah,
we didn't play
Arsenal,
no
you
bobs.
You
Inter Milan.
You already done your dance, didn't you? Arsenal,
We played who we played? We played Inter Milan.
yeah.
Yeah. Who else played?
PSG.
Who else you played?
You played
PSG.
PSG.
PSG. Yeah.
Yeah,
PSG.
okay, we beat them. Light work. Okay, cool.
Sporting, who beat City 5-1?
Who?
We beat
Sporting.
Sporting. But we've lost
Sporting.
one game of the champs. One.
Right.
And that
we
was a
beat
penalty to
Sporting
Inter.
Lisbon, right?
Penalty
Sporting.
to Inter.
Do you think we would beat Sporting? Managed by Ruben
But
Amorim.
you won one game last
I'm
year.
asking you a question. Do you think we would beat Sporting?
I don't think you beat anybody because you won one game.
What?
With,
Hold on a minute.
Wow.
Come
in
on,
the
man.
Champions League.
In the old format, in the group
Bro,
of death. Remember, in the group of death. Yeah,
The
come on.
format doesn't
And we
matter.
got bumped over in Paris as well.
Right.
Home
So
and
look at
away.
it.
But
So look at the
all
teams
format
now.
actually
Look
favors
at
you
the
because
teams.
you got a home game.
Hold
You
on,
guaranteed a home game.
Look at the
You
teams.
guaranteed a home
Look
game
at
in
the
the whole
now,
format.
the caliber of teams that you lot played. Yeah, on the way. You played a couple decent teams. Don't get me wrong, but the rest of them, you don't think Newcastle beat their teams.
Quick
No, but
question,
D-Man,
quick
do you
question,
think-
D-man.
do
You're
you think
talking
the
about
old
your
format was better
form
than the
now.
new format?
No,
All right. Well, okay. Hold on. What about Aston
Okay,
Villa then? Look, Aston Villa got to the what?
Hold on, D-man. Are you talking? All right. The Champions League was played when? Start of September up to December.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was Newcastle's form then like it is now?
No.
So you're talking about your current form. You'd
Don't let him
you'd
get
get
you, bro.
no. I'm not. It's not
Yeah, I'm
about
saying
getting you.
our current form now. Yeah, we would.
Exactly, but you're not. But your form when the Champions League started,
Right. Yeah.
you wouldn't get.
No.
No,
fair enough. No.
This I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now.
No.
So-
No, you can't talk about now because now our form now we do well in the Champions League.
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking about last season. Last season we had the inexperience. Yeah. We
No,
had
no,
inexperience.
it-
And the
you-
group of death.
no,
And it was
no.
different- Bro,
I'm not
I
talking about
love
last.
this shit.
I'm not talking about
Put it in
last
context.
season.
You
I'm
gotta
not
put
talking
it in
about last. I'm not talking about last
Hold on.
season. I'm not talking about
No,
last
okay,
season.
let me change it.
I'm talking about September. September this year.
in its
to
new
December.
format, we would do okay.
One at a time. One at a time.
I'm saying that. I'm asking you a question. September to December in a
Oh,
new format, we
shit,
would do
man.
okay.
Yeah. You do okay, but you don't know. You might not qualify.
No, we would qualify.
D-man,
Because it goes on to what? It goes on to, you said, to December, isn't it?
Under the old format, you are guaranteed home game. You are playing home and away.
Okay, can I answer a question? You said September to December. Wait a minute. Did you not go in that 9-game winning streak at the beginning, starting from December? So we would do all right. This season, did we go in that mad vein of form starting from December?
You're playing 1 game a week, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you were in the Champions League,
Scant's question was from September to December, given our form. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Right. So from this, I think we do okay, and then from December we started picking up form for the 9-game winning streak. So we'd be okay. But
by December you could have been out.
Right. Because you could rotate your squad on Wednesday and Thursday. You'd have to play these same guys.
No, you could. How many games you got to play up until December? From remember,
it's 8 games. It's 8 games. It's only the 6 games from September to December.
No. What Newcastle problem was, we were winning games ugly, and we were saying it wasn't sustainable. Yeah, we weren't bottom of the barrel form. We were just playing rubbish. We were playing rubbish and still picking up results. Yeah. So we would be okay. And I put it to you, look what Aston Villa did. We are better than Aston Villa. Yeah? We're better than Aston Villa. Yeah.
But 2 + 2 don't always equal 4 in football, man. You know
we'll see in the next game.
All you can go on is who you beaten. Yeah, the team's like for like, and our form then, like you said, from September to December. And if you take from there, we would be okay in this new format. We would.
Yeah, but Aston Villa came were like third in the Champions League up to December. I'm sure they're about 3rd or 4th.
We're better than Aston Villa. So we're better.
What you say then?
No, but you can't say you're better than Aston Villa.
You're better than Aston Villa right now.
Are you better than Brighton? Are you better than Brighton? Are you better than Aston Villa? Are Newcastle better than Brighton?
Yeah.
They knocked you out the FA Cup, didn't they?
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? You can be
but I say is Arsenal better than Newcastle?
Yeah, we clapped you up 3 times. You're better than us, though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You said you're better than Villa, and Villa went far in the Champions League, and you're better than Villa. It doesn't work that way. You can be better than
but we beat Villa this season. We beat him twice last season.
We smoked Villa this season. We chiefed them, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely chiefed them.
Since the managers have been there,
and last year 3-0 at their gaff.
Come on, man.
Listen, when you start doing 2 games a week, we'll see how you can handle it.
That's why I said we'll go in the summer, bro.
And the difference is
we'll learn from that.
We will strengthen in the summer.
We have to. We will learn from that
in the summer.
Yeah, but until then, let's hold the chest a little bit until we see it.
No, BBK, know what it is though.
D-man's got chest.
No,
D-man hasn't got chest. D-man hasn't got chest. D-man's a sensible. No, I'm not. No, what I'm saying is you're a sensible fan. Is in you're not. You haven't got chest. As in like you're a calm collective and you say what thing. What I'm saying when we say chest, it's like Specs all of a sudden his chest is up here. You're just talking sensibly. You get what I mean? So when I say you haven't got chest, you're just talking sensibly. When Respects now, it's like, yeah, we're gonna go do this. It's like I don't know if you heard like our last panel. He said we're gonna challenge for the league. We're gonna come at least 3rd or 2nd next season.
Yeah, why not, bro? That's not crazy.
I would judge that after this season and what we do in the summer.
No, let me rebuttal it. Because the way you're, if you're in the chat, you're going mad, bro. Why is that such a wild statement, bro? To say if we pop up get squad depth.
You're deep. You didn't say that. You didn't say that, Respect. No, you didn't.
So what?
You didn't say that.
Okay, bro. So what?
You said we're coming 3rd.
So what? Hold on. I just said it out loud, like, we're gonna push, and had no like thoughts to it. I mean, I said it at the time, but of course, there's thoughts behind it, bro.
Yeah, but you didn't do the content, so don't
try. Now I'm doing it. If you didn't hear the last time,
exactly. Now you're doing it.
No, but I did though. We had conversations, bro. I said that on other channels as well. If, bro, we go in depth, bro.
How many players do you think? How many players do you think you need Newcastle?
Rather, that's 7 or 8, bro.
No, we can't do 7 or 8, bro. We can't do 7.
Now it's 7 or 8. When I said you need 7 or 8, you said we don't need that much space.
If we get 5 players in, 5 players in.
For our main, if you're just talking just for our main first, all I want, bro, is Newcastle to have proper players competing for that first team spot, bro, and be able to fit and go throughout the season, bro. And if you can do that, bro,
then you only need 5, innit?
Yeah. I'm saying, but if we can do that and just regardless how much players, I'm saying if you can do the right thing, bro, and get it right in terms of squad depth, fuck the numbers, just get it right. However we do it, bro. I believe this Newcastle team ain't far off from pushing for a title, bro. Why not, bro?
I hope you lot don't get
third, wow,
the injuries like we've had this season and Liverpool had last season. I hope that don't happen to you next season, bro. Because
you hope it does. That's what you really mean, isn't it? You hope it does.
I don't wish no injuries on no one. I don't wish no injuries on no one.
Yeah, but you lot have been injury free for the last 2 years and still won nothing.
Yeah, but it's because we've been missing. We ain't bought us what we need. You've had a top quality centre forward.
I thought Jesus was one of them as well, wasn't he?
He was until he got the injuries.
Let's not forget that when Declan Rice signed, he was the missing piece for the title. He was the missing piece for the title. When Declan Rice signed, he was the missing piece to get you lot over the line. Yeah,
who said that? You weren't.
The majority of your fan base are saying that, bro. Yeah? So let's not move the goalposts. Yeah,
everyone knows
you got to show me some videos, bro, because that ain't true.
What? You don't believe? Oh my god.
They were not saying Declan Rice was the missing piece. Everyone knows we need a number 9 for the last 3 years.
They weren't saying that, bro. They were saying that one of them.
Of course they were.
Of the jigsaw puzzle, or maybe the midfield. I think that's midfield talk. Maybe I don't know.
Then they realized got sold a dub with Jesus, and that's when the narrative changed. When they realized he weren't what they thought he was. Yeah, that's when it changed.
The thing is, Jesus was until he got injured. Jesus' numbers were top numbers. They were striker numbers.
I don't want Isaac. Remember that? You remember that?
Do you remember that? Do you want me to bring up things that you said, please?
No,
because I got receipts, and you know I keep receipts as well. Yeah,
you got too many receipts. That picture you got of me in the Arsenal stadium with Saka taking the pistol. Don't do that, bruv. That was nasty work. This guy put up. That was nasty.
D-Man, do you think Newcastle challenge next season for the league?
For the league?
No, push for it.
No, challenge for the league.
Comfortable Champions League.
I didn't see
it. I don't think they're going to challenge for the league. But then
they will push for the league, though. Bro.
If the league is as average as it is this season, then yeah. But I just don't think it will be. But if we get the right recruitment, comfortable Champions League place again next season and another trophy.
No, I hear that.
I don't know, boy. Bro. Anyway. People laughed at me when I said we could finish third. Hold on.
This is sensible Newcastle fan here.
Not really, bro, because it was only a few weeks ago that Scant thought I was a madman to say we could finish third this season. A few men thought I was mad. And now we can finish second.
If we beat Villa,
would you be mad? What are you talking about?
If we beat Villa.
Don't even try that. I asked you that question. Do you think you can finish third this season? That's why I asked you. You'd think it's mad. I asked you the question.
No, bro. I swear you do this on purpose, you know. Am I going mad?
You are going mad. I asked you a question.
It's only one chat to you. I think I'm going mad, you know. I swear you're tricking me, bro.
How am I tricking you?
I swear we had a conversation before at a point, and then you was like, kind of like looking at me side eye, like, no, bro. Or was it Dubs or both of you, bro? I'm putting both of you in this category, bro.
This is what I'm saying. Like, he forgets this stuff.
No, because you're smart with it. I swear you can do that game thing, mind games thing.
What?
What? Do you think we're going to finish third?
No, I asked a question. I said
second, bro.
I said form.
Okay.
I said a couple of weeks ago, I said, do you think you got a chance of finishing third because of the form?
Nah, I swear you didn't put it like that, bro. I must be drinking too much E&J, you know, bro. I've got to put it down because I swear, bro. I swear you're tricking me, bro.
If we beat Villa, it's third minimum. If we beat Villa, third minimum.
Yeah.
Bro, we can lose to Villa and still finish second in my eyes, bro.
No.
Okay.
We'll come back here anyway. Not if we lose to Villa, we're not finishing second.
Why not, bro?
Forest, are we just counting Forest out of this?
Forest are done. They're done.
I believe
I'm done with them, bro.
That Forest are done.
It's a Newcastle thing now. It's a Newcastle way, baby. It's a new era. I've been saying it.
As long as they get the top, I still think they'll get in the top 5. It doesn't really make a difference.
I think they get top 5.
You know what?
You know, Forest could be 7 before they fail.
Forest are slipping, yeah. Forest could be 7.
It's debatable. They're not far off from outside the top 5. You get me?
I can't. It's not debatable for me because I can't see Chelsea doing it. Nah, I can't see Chelsea doing anything.
Villa can get up in there though. Don't get
Villa could, but Chelsea can't.
No, Chelsea are done.
Magic is a troll. I think it's debatable, guys. To be honest, I think it's just it might go down to the wire. I'm just hoping Newcastle can do their business before it gets down to that wire because it's techie, bro.
No,
We've got
your last two games are not to be messed with. You've got Arsenal and
that's what
Everton. Is it?
No, but
at home.
if Arsenal's still in the Champions League, they got that to focus on, and Everton will wash Everton at home on the last day.
Yeah, but you still have Chelsea. You have Chelsea and Brighton.
Oh no, we'll beat Chelsea at home. We'll win our home games. Don't get me wrong. We'll win our home games. It says Villa and Brighton. We need to worry about.
Yeah, those are the two games.
Yeah,
Chelsea has something to play for too.
We're weird when we go to the Amex, bro. We're very weird, bro.
I'm going to that
Smoked
one.
a couple of times, you get me, but it's gonna be tricky. But no, just quick thoughts though, on the Man United game. Like forget the Man United game. Look, it's too much. That'll be another 2-hour stream, bro. Because that is mental. What I will say, I would say, yeah, there's luck to it because the referee was a bit weird for me and the cards and all that and sending off. What I find mad though, shout out to Sam, he must be gas. Yeah, you're saying United now, you weren't saying anyway. But for me, that was, would you man say that's a bigger comeback than 1999 when they won the final against Bayern Munich, bro?
No, they're playing 10 men.
Yeah, bro.
They're playing 10 men.
Bro.
You don't think, bro? I think that, bro, I'm not really into Man United, bro, at all. Get me, but I just think 10 men or not, bro, to have the courage to come back, bro.
No, they were
under that pressure.
They were equal. They were 2-2 and conceded 2 goals versus 10 men.
Remember, they conceded 4 straight.
Yeah,
4 straight. No, man, that's almost unforgivable. But
that's lucky.
I think that's the catalyst. I think they'll go on to win it. I think they will go on to win it.
No, but this is what, and that's something to ask you, man. It's so Man United, yeah. They've done the same thing, which is a blessing in disguise now. When Newcastle finished 7th, we thought, yeah, we got Conference League, and I wanted that. I just wanted to be in Europe.
I don't even know if they'll beat Bilbao though, man. To be honest with you,
no, but,
I know Bilbao ain't great, but they're more of a team.
They're different
a solid team.
Lionel West, bro. Let's keep it real.
We got to remember. Andrew always wins in his second season.
He might do it as well.
Well, Tottenham are going finals. Tottenham will go to the final.
Yeah.
Wait, who went through the end? Lazio or that Blint?
Bobo Blint.
Your chat ain't shit, bro.
Penalties. What on penalties?
I didn't know penalties in that. Yeah. Oh wow, boy! And you know what's mad? Son never came, whatever reasons or injured, or whatever. It looked like, boy. And can you imagine though? Like this football's a beautiful, mad game, Imagine Ange getting all this, fighting the media and all this shit, and then man goes and wins the Europa and sneaks into the Champions League. Can you imagine?
It still gets sacked.
I don't. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think Daniel Levy's so stubborn. He'd be like, I ain't paying for that shit. That would give him a little weight to say, nah, bro, we're keeping it. I think he'd be stubborn like that, bro. But the bigger picture is
the way they play in the Champions League. Oh my god.
They get smoked, bro.
They'll get opened up.
But this is what I'm saying. I think it's criminal, yeah. It's so wild. And it's so Man United to do that. Did it last season in the FA Cup? And they qualified for this competition when they beat Man City, you get me? And that mash up Newcastle's team, which is a gift now, in a sense. But, bro, it's so I can see Man United so them to have such a worse season, bro. And creep into the Champions League. That's mental, bro.
Yeah,
do you think one or two English sides will win it? Like, I know it'll be Bilbao for me personally. I think they'll scrape it. But do you have different ideas on? Do you think one of the English teams will win that?
I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs win it, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs won it. The way their seasons go, you just know it.
Can't have Spurs winning it, man.
Just imagine Spurs win it and Arsenal get knocked out of the Champions League. They would be. They would. Mate, they would go wild.
Shameless though for Spurs, though.
That's what I'm saying. They would be shameless. They would be shameless. You know they would. You know they would be shameless. And the thing is, you wouldn't expect it. Look, no one expects Spurs.
I agree.
To get to a Europa Cup final, and just imagine they get to a final and they win it, and Arsenal don't, man. That'd be mad.
Don't put out there.
Do you think it'll be an all English final? Can you imagine?
That'd be mad.
That would be a mad final,
I'm burning down the stadium, man.
I think Arsenal win the Champions League anyway. I think Arsenal going to win the Champions League.
It's not impossible. I've been calling it. Even earlier, but Liverpool were my favourites. I'm still kind of stunned Liverpool couldn't do it, I'm still kind of stunned.
And Havertz is close as well. Havertz is close.
Is that a good thing?
That's what I was going to ask.
I think it's just an extra number, man. An extra
body.
attacker.
Yeah, Havertz is a net negative, bro.
But how big do you think Saka's been though for these two legs? Like, do you think he's been? People talk about Rice and rare. I think Saka's played a big part, just personal in being there. Do you think he's getting his flowers? Like,
He's still not fit though. He's still not 100%. I think he's about 80%. I don't think he's 100% yet.
He has been pivotal though.
Yeah, it's been.
I mean,
close.
the penalty was awful, but we redeemed.
I missed the penalty. What was it? Boy,
Man,
it's
almost as bad as Eze's, man.
Tried to dink. What's it called?
Eze's
Courtois, man.
horrible,
What?
man.
tried to think Courtois. You're joking. I ain't
Tried
seen
to
it.
dink
He
Courtois.
tried to do little Panenka thing. That's what
If you went down the middle, it would have worked. If you
would've
went
gone
straight down the middle, it would have worked. But he picked a side and Courtois.
He actually tried that. Imagine he went left. Can you imagine all the monkey emojis, bro? If that went left,
They were ready.
they would have monkeyed him off, bro. Jeez, I could play with
tough.
fire, boy.
Yeah.
I rate him though for trying it, but then again, I'll be pissing my player trying that. Like,
Nah,
don't
man.
get this thing. For
If I'm-
granted.
It'd be interesting though. Him against that Mendes in the semis, isn't it? Saka against Mendes.
If I was his teammate in the
Mendes
the
is
change
quick.
rooms, I'm slapping him. I am slapping him
Yeah,
for
boy,
that.
UK.
Yeah.
That's that. If he did that, which you say he did, I didn't see it. That could have went left, bro.
I am slapping him for
He's
that.
not
man.
doing that at 0-0. He can do that because we're up 3-0. That's
But
what
that's
he's
still
got.
cheap.
No.
That's still it.
Nah, man,
He's
not a 3-0, man. Don't do that 3-0.
You think Arteta got onto him same way? Or you think he left it?
Nah, he wouldn't have got. I don't think he would.
No, Arteta's not that kind of guy, man.
Bro.
He's not.
Once we got to halftime, I knew Madrid wasn't coming back, bro. You ain't putting three past us in 45 minutes.
knew
Once we
Madrid
got to halftime, 0-0,
Listen, he tried the chip in the first half. It didn't work. He done it in the second half. He still gets.
you have to think about it. It's instinctive, innit?
Yeah.
So he just ran on and chipped it. You had to think about it.
100%. Now, Sam, the Premier League definitely ain't dead. Not for me, bro. See what I'm saying? Not compared to what the other, let's say the other leagues. It's debatable with the Spanish league for me. Some say the Premier League's better. I think it's debatable which one, the Spanish league and the Premier League. But for me, the Premier League's most entertaining, man. I'll take it over anything. Shout out to Sam.
It's the most entertaining out there. I think in terms of quality, I think it's quite average, man.
Yeah,
Quality
well,
of football, I think
I
it's
agree.
quite average.
What, the Premier League?
Yeah, bro. It's entertaining.
It's
Don't get me
average.
wrong.
Yeah.
Watch the games on mute. Yeah, without the commentators
I
hyping
said
up.
mute.
Yeah, and you'll see how
I
average.
wouldn't say it's average, bro. It may be, it's maybe turning a bit robotic-ish.
overhyped. It's overhyped. It is overhyped.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it. But
No, it's opinion, isn't it, bro? You get me?
When I'm watching, you mean Lamau and Rafinha and them, man.
come on, man. It's a different thing, man.
Yeah.
Barca are a joy to watch. They just can't defend.
Yeah.
I hear that, but it's debatable. You get me, but nah, Man United, bro. You know what? Nah, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I was low key pissed. Sorry, Sam. Big up to the Man United people. I was low key pissed. I was ready to just do a madness on there. You get me? But at the same time, for what certain of my friends, you get me? I was like, yeah, you know what? Because certain man were calling me, bruv, like couldn't breathe, and that like it was it was peak for them, and I get it. You get me, bro? But that was mad. That's one of the maddest comebacks I've seen. 10 men or not. You get what I'm saying? I was ready to call Saeed, ready to call Cass, and then that happened. I said, I'll forget it. I
put it on Twitter when they went down and that people celebrate. I said, listen, wait till full time before you start.
Yeah, bro. Just don't say nothing. Not out loud. You get me?
Come on, man.
I see the group chats. You get me? Now after this,
Done. When Lacazette scored,
That penalty was soft, though.
bro. It wasn't a penalty
soft.
for me.
It's very soft.
And it weren't a second yellow card. Go on,
And the red card, man. The red card. As I say, the second yellow was never yellow, man. The guy's just running.
Never, bro.
Yeah,
He didn't even attempt to trip him.
It.
Just to tangle her legs.
Hey, Magic, you're a troll, man. You know the answer to that, bro. You stick Magic J and his TM Crumpets hood vlog shows. You get me? Big up to you. You get me? Sam says, "Don't worry, I was pissed when you beat us 4-1." Yeah, because it was a nasty spanking, innit? Like, but boy, yeah. Well, forget all that anyway. For you, man, anyway, you man are obviously try and go one more step, two more steps. See what happens, Sam. You get me, bro? But until then, you never know. Spurs might win it. It could be a Spurs Man United final. Who knows, bro? For me, it's Bilbao's. I remember the final was actually in Athletic Bilbao's home ground, if I'm correct, right? You may not aware of that, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at their ground. So that could be.
It's an embarrassment for the Europa League if Man United and Tottenham, the two dustiest teams, are playing in the final. Come on, man.
But embarrassment for who? For
The European
Yeah,
League,
yeah.
man.
Of course, bro. That's mental.
These men are what, 14th and 15th or something like that in the league?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
what?
One of them lost 17 league games. Spurs.
They'll be happy with it though. They'll be happy with it though, innit?
No,
Two
the big
Premier League
names in
teams in the
that.
final.
Yeah, don't
No,
get me
that's what
wrong.
I'm saying. The Europa,
Yeah.
they'll be happy for it. They'll be happy for it because of that.
That's probably why they did
the
that
exposure.
brown paper bag money for United to go through, bro.
Yeah, that's so mad. But that is strange. Though, what D-Man just said. When you look at it like that, it is mad, bro. Because at this rate, you're thinking, would Bournemouth would have smacked up this Lyon team? Would who else is there? Forest or even a Fulham?
Brighton.
Get me Brighton. Definitely Newcastle, but we won't get into that before Scan says, here we go. But yeah, I'm putting it out there. You get me? Like, if Newcastle was in this, fuck, I'm going to go there. It's long. I'm going to go there. If Newcastle were in this last four, yeah, I think we would have smoked anybody that's left in this competition, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think no one will disagree.
On current form.
Who said current form? You see, Scans.
Here you go.
Scans knows, yeah, what I said made sense, but he's had to put a little something in there.
But because it's the truth.
But anyway, yeah.
You weren't talking this spicy when he went on this form.
Bruv, Newcastle has been on some different kind of
He wasn't
different hard
talking.
competitions this season.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Just wait for the Villa game first.
But it matters. It matters when it comes to the end.
Thank
the
you,
business end of the season.
thank you, D-Man. Thank you, D-Man.
Hold on. When it comes to the business end, that's what it's about, bro. And Newcastle have done very well. You get me? You got Eddie Howe putting smoke on Amorim and Glasner, and he's in his hospital bed. You get me? Glasner, that's his worst loss, if I'm correct. That 5-0 spanking. You get me?
You
So
better hope that Tyndall doesn't spike his drip to keep him in there longer.
Hey, Newcastle man were telling me like, yo.
No, man.
Like...
No.
No. Hear me. No. What they're saying, D-Man, is like that Newcastle of old where like we're putting bare goals past people, like relentless.
Yeah.
You get me? Like you're like, let's keep Tyndall there to the end of the season, which I think he will be anyway. I think he'll be there to the end of the season.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Eddie will come out probably the last game or two because that pneumonia thing, that's not a joke thing.
Nah, it's not. I
promise you, bro. So I've said it in the comments when people say speedy recovery. I've always kind of hated that saying, but I get it what the saying is. But I just feel like, and a couple of people liked it. I just said, look, take your time, bro. Get me health is wealth and all that. Fuck all that, bro. Just take your time. And even when you recover from pneumonia, when you recover, bro, it's still fucked inside.
What?
Yeah. Brother. Anyway,
hold on. So, it's going to be interesting with Tyndall because he's come and get like, all right, what's his name? Amorim, Man United are crap anyway. Yeah, and Glasner, they're coming off a 5-2 from Man City.
No, Sam.
But you see Villa though, like the tactician that Emery is.
Exactly.
I don't know if Tyndall can. He's going on vibes at the moment, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah. They're running on autopilot. But when things get sticky, let's see what he can do to change it because.
Well, let's not put that in the atmosphere, D. Let's not put. I was thinking the same thing, but behind. Let's not put it out there, bro.
Let's put it out there.
Listen,
okay, so
now that out of the Champions League, but Villa are gonna, Emery's gonna.
The psychological affect them though.
It depends though. You go either way. I agree with Cav and I agree with D. You go either way, bro. But I just think Newcastle, just as it stands, bro. I think we're tapped in, bro. I think we're so tapped in.
They got an extra
So how
day's rest
many
as well.
games do you think we lose by the end of the season? We've got 6 games left.
One.
How many do we?
Ross.
Do you think we draw any? Because we don't really draw games.
Yeah. No, I think the Arsenal game, whether they're tapped in or out, I can see that being a bit bogey-ish, bro.
I can see you losing 2 possibly.
Losing to Brighton.
Brighton and possibly Villa.
Yeah, Brighton. Villa, I'll get it, maybe, but not Brighton. We're not. I know our record's not good there, but they're not that Brighton anymore. They're not. And they'll be on the beach, but in a couple of weeks they'll be in the beach, man. Like they're not. Nah. I don't think we should.
Football's a funny game, boy.
But Villa
depends what Chelsea are.
No, forget Chelsea, bro. We're gonna slap Chelsea.
Yeah, I think you beat Chelsea. I think Villa and Brighton. I think Villa and Brighton are the two games. Away, they're both away from home, innit? Brighton's away from home as well, innit? Yeah. I think those are 2 games. I think Arsenal will draw with Arsenal.
Yeah. So what do you all of you agree then, or if you don't, let me know before we wrap up soon. Do you all agree that, or do you think Newcastle will not, even before the Villa game? Do you think this Champions League spot, whether it's in 2nd or 5th, do you think it's wrapped up? For us?
Yeah, I think your last 2 games, your performances in your last 2 games have shown that you'll be there. I think he'll definitely get it. He'll definitely be in the top 5. I can't say which.
Yeah.
Between 4th and 3rd, you'll finish, I think.
Newcastle and City ran at the top 5. Newcastle and City.
We are a few points away from certain, man. Dubs, what do you think? Man's all sitting.
I
You
think
frozen,
he'll
bro.
get
You
top
did.
5.
Oh.
I think he'll get top 5. I think 4th.
All right, cool. I thought you was frozen. I thought you tapped out. Cav?
No.
No, that's cool. Cav, are you still there? I can't even see you. My eyes are bad, bro. Man's bare far back. Oh, yes. Cool. Yeah. What do you think?
I think Newcastle have wrapped up top 5. They're in there. I don't know where they're gonna finish. I don't know. I kind of hope Forest can build a little momentum and keep going again, man. I don't want Forest. I've got a feeling Forest are gonna drop out, but I don't want them to.
Okay,
So,
I hear you.
What, out of Europe altogether?
No, not out of the Champions League spots.
Okay.
Spots, get me. D-man?
Yeah, I don't think it's wrapped up. I think if we avoid defeat on Saturday, then it's wrapped up. If we win, then we're challenging for 2nd.
Specs don't want to hear that, but it's like, it's wrapped up.
Definitely don't want to hear that. And you know what's mad? When he said that, I could have seen scans. Right when he was speaking, he's going to say, you see, sensible Newcastle fan there.
Well said.
I think Newcastle are finishing 2nd. I'm going to leave it as that. Whoever's still here watching 16, 20, hit the like button if you ain't hit the like button yet. I appreciate it.
So what happens if you don't finish 2nd?
Well, no, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get this, guys. Let me just talk to the people then, please. We get the people then for watching. You get me? Big up to them and the panel, including you, Scants. We got the chat. Don't forget to one up the likes if you haven't yet. You get me? I appreciate you not tuning in. We keep this consistent. Got the likes of Scants and Cav pushing me. You get me? Beating me up if I don't stay consistent. Dubs is always trying to support. D-Man, you're more than welcome anytime. You know the drill. BBK is always here for it. And others who come and not here, keep it consistent. You get me? But guys, what are you saying? If you don't finish 2nd, what?
What would your thoughts be on that?
No, I wouldn't be upset about anything. Like, it's not like, we didn't finish 2nd, I'm upset. I just said I feel that Newcastle will finish 2nd, bro. I genuinely believe that's going to happen, bro.
Does Gordon get back in the team?
By a point. Huh?
Does Gordon get back in the team?
Brother, if I had
I was going to ask you guys that as well.
A good question. No, you can.
That's a great question.
You know what? Good question. I was chatting to a few other men about that, yeah? Even with the Tino thing, I see that my match reaction. Low key, and that's why football's a funny game, bro. Because I'm like, you need Tino back on the right-hand side. I'm like, I thought Lewis Hall's untouchable on that left-hand side. But Tino's taking the piss, bro.
You change your
tune.
tune.
They both do great things in different ways. But what's weird is you see how it's mad? It's like almost Barnes and Tino are doing some low-key competitive because Gordon and Hall, when they
link up well,
yeah. What the link up's mad, and what's that word called? The overlap, yeah. They link well, bro. And Hall gets quite a few assists, and he's direct, keeps it. You get me? But Tino, brother, his feet are mental, bro.
So England's number 1 left back can't get back in the team. Is that what you're saying?
We're that good.
But brother, I think you know what? Obviously, for the left-hand side, Shaw's done out here for me after what I saw today. Anyway, I think Hall and what's his name?
Lewis
Captain
Kelly.
BBK's guy. Yeah, one of the media seems to get onto. The media's onto Skelly. Even little clips of him not taking the ball from my man. But anyway, we won't get into that. But I think it was that's Skelly on the Hall. But you know how the injury things work. Sometimes it's hard to get back in straight away. Even for Hall, when you get back in straight away with the Skelly thing, Tino, what do you do? Like, do you just chuck Trippier out? He's been steady. It looks like his mind isn't in the right place. He looks steady on that right-hand side. You get what I'm saying? And it's mad, bro. And Barnes, this is what I'm saying. Barnes, trust me, as soon as you saw Gordon come back on that bench as well, he was like, nope. I'm trying to make you stay on that bench. Barnes even came out openly in a humble way, but he was smiling when he said it. But I could tell he meant business. He's like, when I'm playing, I'm happy and on this thing when I'm playing every game. Could Barnes, I don't know what Barnes thought, but I don't think Barnes came to Newcastle thinking it will be this, where he's actually on this bench thing. Like, I think it was wild they signed 2 of those players at the same time, but at the time, obviously going forward, if everyone can be competitive in every position. But I don't think Barnes wants to sit down, bro. He's not on that. He's not on it. But Gordon's got to sit down for now. And Tino on that left-hand side, if it ain't broken, you can't fix it, bro. It's mad. So Barnes and Tino are doing their thing on that left-hand side, and kudos to them, bro. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. What do you think? Or any of you? Because Or D-Man, could you present the question?
I don't think he gets. Well, he shouldn't get back in the team anytime soon. Barnes, credit to Barnes because he had to bide his time. I remember when he's coming on before, he's getting flung out on the right hand side and stuff like
and
that.
Injuries as well.
Yeah, so you know the connection between him and Tino is working a treat. My only worry is it only takes a game and a half when he's underperformed, and Eddie Howe will take him out. Yeah,
when he underperforms,
which I don't think is fair. I think Eddie Howe's waiting to put Gordon back in that team, but he just can't. He can't at the moment because Barnes is doing so well. But let him underperform for maybe one game. He'll try something else. For instance, if we get beaten badly against Villa, yeah, Gordon will come back into that.
But you know what's mad though? So before this we wrap up here, what's crazy? I'm not going mad because I think I heard it, I see it. I think Barnes has got the same amount of goals as fucking Gordon, bro. And he even played hardly.
I think he's got more, and he got more.
Probably has now.
Barnes have more goals. Barnes have 9 goals. Gordon got 6. The GA is similar though. It's like 11 and 12 GA. But Gordon,
so I'm saying, because Barnes, bro, like he's on smoke, bro. And what's mad is he's not just on smoke. Even that goal he scored when with Tonali, our goal, one of our goals, that beautiful assist, bro.
Yeah,
I thought Barnes he played my man for a fool, bro. You get what I'm saying? He played him for a fool because the ball, you thought he's gonna fuck it up, but then he went to his left. Because usually that's kind of on his right, innit? But he purposely went to his left, took the shot. That's man with confidence. That goal, and you know what's mad, bro?
Yeah.
A lot of people on the outside of Newcastle fans, I'm clocking it. They don't like they rate Barnes way more than Newcastle fans as a collective. How we rate Barnes, you know?
Yeah, because remember what Barnes was doing for Leicester.
More than Gordon, though, bruv. I promise you, bruv.
He's a quality player.
Yeah, Barnes is one of the best finishers in the club.
Yeah, he's a quality player, man.
The argument was that maybe he didn't suit Eddie Howe's style of play, but he's now proven that he can. He's even do defensive work now. Yeah, so he just needed that run of games. Because remember, people saying, you know, we shouldn't have sold Saint Maximum because you know he did what Barnes was doing, but completely different. Barnes is a finisher, but he's less selfish than Gordon as well. He's less selfish as well. So
and Gordon was being selfish when he came on as well.
And he's also very intelligent with his runs as well.
He's got more end product. He's got more end product than Gordon as well.
That's where I was the bit. I had this conversation with people. I had to sit and think with that one because not only you the man that said that. I'm just like, is he? I don't know.
Yeah, he has.
Would you say more direct, Barnes?
But
I think he's got a better finish. He's got a better finish. Better finish.
He knows when to be direct and when not to be direct. Whereas Gordon,
it's all about pace. All about speed.
Down and you know what I mean. It's a bit different. But don't go. We can't diminish what Gordon's done.
No.
Barnes as an overall player and finisher is better than Gordon.
You think so? I still prefer Gordon all day long, bro. All day long.
Nah, Gordon. You know what it is with Gordon? Gordon, he goes down too easy. He goes past a man and he like, just go, cut across him and go. But he'll take a little knock, like a little tap, and he'll go down and he'll roll around and stuff like that. Where with Barnes, he'll take a little tap, but he'll ride the tackle, innit? He'll ride the challenge and still try and lay a ball into someone or shoot. Where you know if Gordon gets a little tap, he's going down.
Yeah, I know you've always been on to Gordon about that still, and get me, but nah. Good conversation, lads. You get me? Shout out to Laminos, man. Big up to you, man. You get me? Big up to your comment. You get what I'm saying, bro? I hear you. I'm just reading it to my head. You get what I'm saying? Big up to Laminos. Shout out to Get More UK. He loves a bloody MVP Murphy. You get me? I'm in the Barnes camp. See, that surprises me, brother. I'm gonna wrap it up now, but that one's gonna give me a food for thought because I've got another Newcastle fan. Few Newcastle. I don't know, bro. That's mad to me anyway. But not mad because Barnes don't smoke in it, and he does this. He does this anyway. It's not like he doesn't do this. You get what I'm saying?
Watch. Gordon's gonna score the winner against Villa on Saturday. Watch. It's gonna flip. It's gonna flip now.
And then Barnes gonna sit down again.
Yeah.
But you know what? Next time we link up, part of the conversation, not conversation. I want to ask you, man, in the next panel. Everyone in the chat, get me. You'll see us again real soon. Do this twice or once a week. You'll see in the polls when it's coming up. But the wickedest thing is, I have a feeling that if you do sell a player, I think Barnes might be on that. Do you get what I'm saying? For I don't know, bruv. I don't know if he depends. If you got a sole player,
Gordon will go before Barnes. because not because of the player, because of the funds he'd raise. It'd generate more money than Barnes.
Yeah,
Barnes, you probably get what?
40,
30,
40.
Nah, you get more than 40.
30,
you
40 million.
40.
You wouldn't. He hasn't really played this season. He's been injured a lot. I reckon, 30 or 40 million you get through him. Whereas Gordon, you probably get 80 to 100 possibly.
He's young, isn't it? 24. Yeah,
younger, longer contract. Because you know what it is. It's because of the English tax, isn't it? He's got a 5-year contract as well.
He's international.
We'll sell it for 70. We'll sell it for 70.
Boy, we'll see in it, bro. But nah, man, them gonna wrap up now. It's been a great show. D-Man came in. I told Cav I can't multitask. If Cav weren't there, bro, you'd be sitting there saying, "Send me the link all day, bro." And he'd be messaging me like, "Bro, what are you doing, bro?" So big up to you. You shot me. I was like, who the fuck is this, bro? I see you in the green screen. You get me? Like, oh my man. Big up,
you
bro.
You're in Newcastle too much, man. I have to
yeah, now big up to you. No, but more time I would have invited you anyway.
Only because of him. Only because of specs in his chest. when a sensible Newcastle fan comes on, we can have a discussion.
Hey, you know what? Now you know I'm wicked. Even yesterday, Cass from Never Foul. I didn't even clock it. I clocked it by accident. You put out a match reaction. Bringing up Newcastle, it's like I used to hate Newcastle, man. You get me? But like only because of people like Specs though. I was like, "Raw, what's that man doing to me, bro?" He's like, "No man listens to me, but man like Specs, man." I was like, "No, what we doing there, man?" I just call that man's name, and I don't even know, bro. But anyway, love to the man, them anyway. But now, big up, man. Big up to Cav.
That's up.
You're gonna see his name everyone's name's there, but you're gonna see it in the description when I finish the show. Hit a like if you ain't hit it yet. Appreciate everyone that's come in and out and engaging, because that's the most important thing. Otherwise, it's pointless. And the panel and D-Man, I would have invited you like I usually do. But after your personal, nothing bad for the
yeah.
Because you've been everywhere, bro. I don't know how bro. You've been on the madness.
Yeah, bro.
Bruv, I don't know how you even hit. Not like that. I mean, on the show.
Yeah.
Big up to you. Go check out 90s Mags if any Newcastle supporters in there, or in general. 90s Mags, he's always there consistently with Jefferson and AC. Sometimes you might see him on there, or even Cav or Scants. And BBK, check him out all the way from Texas. You get me? BBK Sports. Man, as American football? What kind of mad sports? I don't even have no clue how that even works.
You do American football, yeah?
American football's big.
Everything, bro.
I do all sports because
he's a madman. He's got Pierre Man in the panel. Damn mad. I'm watching it.
Just a fun fact. My cousin, he played for the Broncos and he won the Super Bowl a couple of times. Still.
Yeah.
What's
his name?
Trevor Price.
Oh, I know Trevor. Yeah, okay, that's what's up, man.
All that there, bro. I know what what's it called? Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
It's like Champions League.
Names, no, I know it's me, but names like Broncos and Dallas and all them Wizards, whatever the fuck. You get me? I know Liam Brady. That's about it.
Sunday night football, man. That's me. I watch American football every Sunday, man. When it's on.
I go to games, the London games and that. Yeah.
Well, you should go on BBK show and you should go on his show and start chatting. Be one of the British representatives.
Shop them. Check it out, man.
The guy who presents it on Sunday over here. The guy that I've forgotten his name. Used to play for the 49ers. The mixed race brother.
Oh yes. I forget now.
He lives near me, man. I see him all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
49 is in my team, man.
Yeah.
You, man, go on BBK show. That's not for me. I want you to support. I don't know what they're chatting about, bro. They're chatting away. I'm like, no. I'm like, bro, you got your like, you got your comment, bro. You got your minute. I'm gone, bro.
Nah, it's good. There's some good stories, man. Like, what's it called?
I don't know what they are. I don't care, bro. I don't know what they are, bro.
The guy for the Ravens. The one who's, what's his name?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. His story of his mum being his agent reminds me of Lewis Skelly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He runs because obviously Lewis Skelly's mum's.
He's help me out here, bro.
MVP.
Listen,
branch out, Specs, man. I need to branch out, Specs.
But you know what?
Specs like no American football on my channel, please.
Brother. D-Man and Scants, you know BBK, you man communicate. Go on his show at their mad hours, whatever time it is in bloody Texas, wherever, bro. You get me? Big up to you, man, though.
NBA.
Big up to you, man. You get me? Now, big up, all sports. That's great. Now, big up to you. Jokes aside, you do all sports. I was shocked. I was like, oh shit, man. You got quite a few panel guys getting into it. So big up to you for that. But yeah, man, like I said, everyone's name will be in the description. Hit like before we come out. Appreciate everyone coming in. And you know what? You see this again, look out for the post or the Instagram. You see when the shows are coming up. And big up, man. And check out 90s Mag as well and BBK Sports. And the Red Pitch podcast.
Definitely.
All football related. He'll be back and doing his thing. And Scans TV. Big up.
Bless her, man.
Peace.
Later.